What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, and one half of the tag team champions of the world, the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, proud member of the System, the hottest faction in pro wrestling, Brian Myers. What's up, everybody?
And I am your host, the Indie God, the Deathmatch King, the Internet Champion, always ready, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, proud member of Deathmatch Royalty. We're all going to say our factions, Mark. You're in one too, right?
Oh, he is.
I'm sorry, guys. We have to
break up already?
No, we have to start over because I have the wrong background for the podcast.
What'd you have?
I had the PBR there. We had to have the Ringside Collectibles background.
Right. You just switched it?
You couldn't
I
just
literally
switched it and
just
not said anything?
I guess.
Take it from who you are. Take it from who you are, Mark. Come on.
Top of the morning to you. I'm live.
Top of the morning to you.
Guys, PBR is our sponsor, but I'm here in Ireland, so I got myself a Guinness.
International, so it's fine.
Wow.
I'm cracking a Guinness for the pod. I don't normally drink for pods, but I'm on vacation.
Major pod, paying Mark the big bucks. He's got an entire family trip. Not just him. Every person in his family is there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Tim is not. No, Tim. Tim has to stay home.
Everybody.
The grandparents, all the kids. It's great.
Tim has
but
to
I'm
stay
also
home to
here.
do all your work.
Exactly. I'm sending him this pod after the edit.
Oh, poor Timmy.
I'm also your producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous
Live from
professional
Ireland.
wrestling lawyer, live from Ireland. Top of the morning to you. And this show is brought to you by our good friends Ringside Collectibles.
Hey,
Use code
aren't you a
MAJOR to
proud
save
member?
10%.
Hey, listen, Ringside Collectibles. We're all proud members of the Ringside Collectibles. You know, I don't know what their group is called, but we're all proud members. But aren't you in a
Ringside
stable in
Collectibles
AEW,
universe.
Ring of Honor?
I'm in a stable? Yeah, I am a proud member of the Premier Athletes. Well, I'm
There you go.
I was a
I'm
proud
the
member
lawyer.
of Honor Club.
I'm the lawyer of the Premier Athletes, but I'm also the lawyer of the System. I'm the lawyer of Matt Cardona. I'm the lawyer of MJF. I'm still the lawyer of Jade. She never fired me.
Right? This is all true.
We need a group like the Ringside. We need a Ringside group. What's the Ringside? Like the Major Marks or the Major Mark? You know,
I said the Ringside Universe.
Ringside Universe. No, I don't like.
Has that gone away? WWE Universe? That was so shoved down people's throats. It was gross.
I feel like they still say it.
People still say
we
it?
certainly have the GCW Universe. What about the Ringside Rebels?
Wow.
I like
Well, you're not really a rebel when you're ordering from Ringside. You're a smart consumer of
the
wrestling action
Ringside
figures.
Ringside
Smart.
Radicals.
The Ringside, not really radical either. Like I said, it's a very
The Ringside.
conscious and responsible decision.
Come on,
to
guys
order
in the
from
chat.
Ringside. Use
Ringside
discount code
Rats.
Major.
The Ringside.
The Ringside Rats.
I love that.
All three women that order from Ringside Collectibles.
It doesn't
We're
have
all
to be
rats.
women.
Doesn't have to be women. We're all ring.
Over all the Ringside
Rats.
Ring Rats. All right,
Yeah.
fine.
I like that. The Ring. Or the Ringside Ragers. That's not bad. What about the Ringside Rangers?
Oh,
John.
now Kinnick's in.
Oh, can I?
He's in.
All right, guys. Ringside Collectibles is the best. A lot of cool stuff coming to Ringside Collectibles. I think Brian got some stuff. I haven't gotten anything yet.
I'm
because,
excited. I got a little live unboxing coming up later in
Brian's
the
the
show.
next door neighbor, basically. But guys, we love Ringside. Also, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts and leave a review. Not just any review, but a major review. If we read your review on air, you'll get a little prize. Who do we got, Mark?
The review this week is from Alan Hetzel, at Alan Hetzel. He says, a must listen for any wrestling fan. I wanted to write an actual review that wasn't a song or not actually a review. This is the best podcast around. A must listen every week. Matt, Brian, and Mark do a great job bringing the news, what they purchase every week, and what's happening in their lives. Great job, boys. Keep up the great work.
Alan, thank you so much for the
Thanks,
review.
Alan. He's
You'll
a
be
day
getting-
one guy. He's been around a long time.
Love
Thank you.
it. He'll be getting a prize. Speaking of prize, every single week, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pin post on X, reposted to be eligible. Last week, the prize was Stardust. The winner of that prize is
Chris, at Twice the G.
Chris. You win. And the giveaway this week, LA Knight Elite 108.
Yeah.
It's a good figure. Hot figure.
Very hot figure. Let me hawk Tua. You know what I'm saying?
I knew you were gonna bring that up. You guys are a bunch of sickos, and I'm not in the AEW way, okay?
I'm not bringing it up.
What are you talking about?
I'm not bringing it up.
All right.
All right, guys.
I was just cleaning up my toy room with a little hawk Tua. I was shining up a bunch of these figures. Look at the cases.
I've sent Chelsea so many hawk Tua things. I think I'm never getting a hawk Tua from her ever again because of how many I sent.
I know better than to do that.
MajorMarks.com, Patreon.com/MajorWPod, the fan club, the family, the community, the subscription service. Sign up today, get this podcast early and ad-free, access to the Facebook group, and every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber, and then hopefully Mark, after I hound him, will send me those addresses, and I will mail out a prize.
Yeah. Well, I already sent you the ones for this week, so you got
What about
them
last
already,
week?
pal.
I need last week's.
I sent that too. Said
Okay, great.
this week and last week.
Giving brother a hounding, he's saying. Jeez.
First time in the line, William Heckenberg and the classic
Heckenberg?
superstar, Brendan Leddy. Brendan.
I know Brendan Leddy. That's Desperado's buddy.
Oh. Well, congrats, pal.
Guys, a lot of cool stuff in the
It's
group.
FWF month.
Guys, it really is. FWF month. FWF is kind of back, Jack. We have the draft up there. But we haven't put the show up, or have we?
No, it's
Shows
up.
up. Shows
Oh, I
up.
think
Shoes was reviewing it and boozing, right?
I think we were supposed to save the show to the last week, but we didn't do that.
Yeah, you were saying that, but then you said just put it up. So
I'll
I
just
did.
put it up. There we go.
Yeah.
So those are up. Check those out. I hope you enjoyed it because you're never getting it again.
What did Shoes say in boozing? What did Shoes? He liked the way I used him.
and he was shocked at how quickly Broski booked himself to make out with his wife and getting involved in some kind
The
of
first match,
love
the first
triangle. Yeah.
Start off hot, baby.
Yeah.
Start off hot.
It was,
By the
it
way,
was some
Broski,
comment along those lines.
Big props to you for filming Chelsea. Watch that whole ass clip. Phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. She was not interested.
Not a shit.
I did
great.
make like $1.50 from that clip on TikTok. So thanks.
Nice.
Chelsea.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you so much. Appreciate that.
$1.50.
All the other bonus shows, Silver Linings with Smart Mark, myself, Have Let Him Breathe, Figure Dissecting with the man D Freedom, Going Postal. Oh, no, that's not on our show anymore. That's not on our network anymore.
No, we got Heath now.
What are you in
We got Heath. Oh, baby. He's Happy Hour.
Mark,
What's
have
up?
you been getting a lot of free stuff thrown around Hornswoggle's name?
Oh yeah, all the
A
time.
lot of comps, right, in Ireland?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
A lot of comps you got when you throw around.
Just I don't know if you
I'm a
guys
good
know, but
friend
I
of
know.
Hornswoggle. Does that change things?
know
Oh,
a
sorry.
real
Come right this
leprechaun.
way, Mr. Rattel.
We got the Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. So much cool stuff in MajorMarks.com. The card. Let's talk about the card. Hard Foundation.
I heard the Dan Barry conversation was one for the ages.
I got to check that out. I haven't listened to it.
Same.
Well, if you're in the Hard Foundation and up, you get a card. People have been getting it. It's the Brian Myers card. Check that out.
Handsome
Major
devil on
All
that card,
Stars. The first of this trio to be in the set. So this
No
is
Blue Chew needed.
This is the May card. The June card will be shipping any day now. And, of course, one of 100 autograph versions. So make sure you're in the Hard Foundation and up. Ultimate members, you get this podcast. You get to be in the chat with us. We got so many Major Marks right now. We got Joe Hersky, Chris, Marky Mark, Mike Small, Chris Stanley, Nathan Messi, Ryan Purvis. Those are the names I just saw in the chat. So thanks for being here, guys.
By the way, the people seem to be confused. They said we said we were not going to be in the set. We didn't say that. We said we weren't going to be the first three cards.
Yeah, normally we do us early.
And I think the confusion was in the upcoming WCW-esque set on Major
He's also right.
.com. We're not in that.
We're not in that.
Right.
And that might go on sale in a week or so.
Any day now.
Yeah.
Anything else on MajorMarks.com,
Oh,
Mark?
crap.
Well, you guys got to check out. I mean, the Heath episode usually drops at the end of the month, but we actually dropped it in the first of the month. First day of the month, it was Heath doing his FWF draft. So next month will be Heath presenting a card in some way. Guys, I don't know how this is going to go. It could be 3 minutes. I have no idea, but we'll see.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
You really have to hammer home that he can't just like wing this. He has to think about it before.
I know. Yes.
Let's go to some follow-up. What a weekend for me. One of my best wrestling weekends in a while, but for I did nothing buzzworthy. Nothing like, it was just made a lot of money.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Matt didn't get any buzz this weekend, guys.
I'm just saying it's not all about that. It's about the money. You know, I made a lot of money. That's what I did. Friday, flew to Columbus really fucking early. Like I had to fly so fucking early, and I had to fly Spirit, which I hate because I had an appearance that started at 11 a.m. So the only way to get a direct flight, the only way to
How
get
much did you pay to check your bags?
Well, I did it all in I did it all in advance, and then charged the promoter.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually had a pleasant experience on Spirit. Got to Columbus, bro. SRG Universe. I went to their booth for the Super Show cards. I debuted some new cards there. It was incredible. I was telling Brian, they want us to do some sort of major pod game. I thought this they're like, hey, I want to book you for this card show. I thought it was going to be like in some fucking library or something. Like, all right, I'll go to your card show, dude. This was a fucking full blown convention center where they do the Arnold Classic. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It was full, completely full of vendors, and then the other half with people playing the games. I said, Brian, we got to get into this card business. It was unfucking believable. And the way SRG handled their fans, it reminded me of how we deal with our major marks, a big community.
That's cool.
You know, they knew everybody. They weren't just trying to
I feel like we've
wheel and
signed
deal.
some of those cards, like, right?
You're not in it. You're not in SRG.
They don't have like the blank ones though, where you can sign.
Oh
them
yes,
and, like,
yes,
for moves.
exactly. Yes,
I feel like
you
I
said the
signed.
blank
I think I
ones.
just signed one this weekend.
Yeah. So they taught me how to play the game. I was loving it. They said, we want to work with you guys. I said, I'm in, so we're going to work on that. But big props to SRG Universe. We got to do something with them. Just their community. Just from what I saw in those 3 hours, I would compare them to the major marks. Like, it was unbelievable. So much fun. And so it ended at 2:00, and Figure Fate, Big Fun Columbus, literally down the street.
It's outside
I went in
the
there.
door. Yeah, I told you.
I filmed a great vlog. I'll talk about it in weekly purchases. I'm not going to reveal everything I bought because it would spoil the vlog.
Right.
But I was in there forever. And then, I was supposed to have the whole day in Columbus, but it was like 3:00, 4:00. I said, why don't I just change my flight, get to Detroit for my next booking, so I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So I did that, flew to Detroit. Next day, I had...
That must have been a 3-minute flight to Columbus to
That
Detroit.
too. Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I got to Detroit, Juggalo Championship Wrestling at Harpo's in Detroit, which I've been to for GCW a few times. A shithole. I'm thinking, oh my God, I really don't want to do this. Harpo's, I'm commentating through 4 TV tapings. I'm like, holy shit, this night is going to suck, right? The complete opposite. JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, was so professional. I walked in there, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, insane production, insane setup, super nice ring, super nice entrance. It was positioned and set up right for the cameras to set the audience up so it looked good on television. They could not have had enough bottles of water for the boys backstage. It was unreal.
Oh, that's all you need to see.
And like ice, in buckets of ice. I could not believe it. Air conditioning pumping through the place. It was unbelievable. I sat through the show, and I've never been to a Juggalo Championship Wrestling show. I've heard about it. So I'm doing commentary, and like I said, 4 shows. I'm thinking this is going to take forever. But no, it flew. And even during the downtime, they have this like DJ like blasted music, so you feel like you're at like a concert when it's like downtime.
Did the lights go out?
Bro, no, it was what a great experience.
You didn't get any of your FWF quotables in 4 episodes of commentary?
Well, there were a lot of great characters that could have been in FWF, like the Ultimate Ellsworth or Officer Colt Cabana.
Oh, it's your first time seeing that, huh? That's been around for years.
My first time meeting Zach Gowen.
Oh, you never met Zach Gowen?
Yeah,
Wow.
never met Zach Gowen. The champion there is Willie Mack, the chocolate juggalo, and he comes out in like Willy Wonka-esque gear and throws out candy bars with his face on it. I said, Willie, is there weed in this? He said, no weed, so I had it. It was an incredible experience. I want to go back to JCW.
That's
It was
cool.
great.
Wow, cool, man.
That's always been a bucket list thing for me.
We got to go back. And then the next day, I went to Creative Pro. But I wasn't training. I went to
Should be.
I went to my niece and nephew, Colby and Chase's birthday party. Did a surprise run-in. Do we got the clip, Mark?
Well, we're loading a clip.
Do we got a clip?
Yes. Yes, here we go.
You missed the chair shot, Mark.
What?
Yeah. I mean, no one wants to see you, bro, so we want to see the kid.
Get a sweater, guys. Get Chase. Cartwheel knee drop. The cover hook in the leg.
Very impressive.
What a big win.
Wildly impressive that they weren't nervous or, that was crazy.
First time experience at a Creative Pro birthday party. Everyone did fantastic. Big props to Kip, the master of
MC?
ceremonies.
Kip is the man. Kip is our birthday party guy.
It was the coolest birthday party I've ever been to, for sure. Like, if I was a little kid that had that, oh my God.
We've never had a family that wasn't not just satisfied, but like over the moon, like about like whatever just happened. Yeah.
So great.
And if I was 6 and that was my birthday, as much as I love wrestling, I would have shit my pants. Like,
right. It was unreal.
Insane. Yeah.
And then
and you can do such fun things. When I was just starting out on the indies at Cap, I would rather do a birthday party any day than a shitty indie that I was doing all the crappy places. I loved the birthday party. So fun.
It's where I always tell my guys, it's where you can get some awesome reps, man. It's if you can entertain a crowd of like 20 kids with no attention span, you're ready for know other things.
Stang told me that it was like a real show, but there was standing room only. There was like almost 100 people there. They ran out of seats. Like, that's how many people.
I was talking to Greg. He told me that actually.
It was. It felt like, bro. Yeah. I was in the back. It sounded like a real indie show. It was wild.
That's cool.
It was wild. And then, Mark, you're gonna love this. I rush to the airport. I check in. I get my bag tags. I put them on the bag, and then the line to actually drop off the bags is so long. Like, there must have been some sort of like, I don't know what the hell is going on at JFK.
Yeah.
Could not check my bags. The line was so long that like I saw my boarding for my flight close while I'm online to check my bags. So I'm like, I can't even put my bags through because there's no flight. There was no other flight for it to get on.
Right.
So like on the spot, I'm looking up flights. There must have been something up in the New York area. There were no flights that night out of New York, LaGuardia, JFK, Newark, nothing. And the next day, today, Monday, everything was sold out. There was one seat left, over $1,000. I had to buy it to get home.
Oh my God!
So I mean, luckily I got.
Came over to do the pod, pal.
No, I leave for Australia tomorrow, dude.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
And luckily I got my money back from JetBlue, but holy shit! So I got some bocce. It all worked out. That was my. Mark, you would have had a heart attack.
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't Bob itching to get in the ring, by the way, at that birthday party? He didn't do a spot or nothing?
No, the ring steps weren't there. He couldn't get in. I don't know where the ring steps were.
He can't just like do a little roll in.
The ring steps weren't there. What are you talking about?
You usually have little ring steps.
No, giant ring steps we have at Cap.
Well, they
definitely were there.
They're definitely there.
I'm telling you, they weren't there because I was looking for me to get in. They were not there. Oh, you know what? Maybe they were in the front of the ring.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where they are. Yeah.
Oh, because when I was doing the run, I'm like, oh my God, where are the steps?
You were gonna do a step for the run-in.
A step running? You got to.
Bro, I have an injured torn pec. I can't be doing slides.
You can slide in. Come on.
It all worked out, even though Mark missed my chair shot. But the full video is on
let's see
my
your
social
chair
media.
shot.
I played the video and the chair shot was in it. I don't know what you guys saw. It's probably because I have internet in Ireland. I'll look. Everyone saw the full chair shot. Don't worry about it.
What do you guys do?
I had a great weekend, man. I had an appearance at Mario's Pizza, Flushing, New York. What a friggin' awesome place! I made a pizza. First off, I'm obviously this booking I took, under certain circumstances, but I wasn't sure what the turnout would be. I was blown away by the turnout, the amount of people that came, and major marks and stuff. Shout out to Sunil and Jack from the Wrestling Universe put that together. It was awesome, and the food was amazing. And I made a pizza that I think is on the menu now.
Wow.
Chicken cutlet, bacon, pepperoni. I think because Zabrowski's bust my balls, I think they're calling it the Carney. The Carney sauce.
Yeah.
So go to Mario's and ask for the Carney. We'll hook you up.
It.
That was like really an awesome time, actually.
How was the shindy that you went to?
Sleep in my own bed. Then Friday, my good friend Mark Bertel came over for a couple hours. We got a pump.
I was going to mention that.
We hung out. Had some adult beverages out back on my deck. Ate.
I was in heaven. I was legitimately in heaven. It was so fun.
Why were you on Long Island, Mark?
So we'll bleed stories here. Allentown was a collision taping. So that's Pennsylvania. And my flight to Ireland was out of New York. So instead of driving all the way home and then to New York, I had about 5-6 hours to kill in New York. So I texted Brian earlier in the week. Thought we could maybe film a vlog or get a workout in, and we did. Yeah, we filmed a little vlog. We went to Ringside. We got a nice little haul. I'm sure awesome. Brian and I will talk about that in weekly purchases. We got a great workout. It was hot as hell. It was like 100 degrees.
Question: did you take a shower?
Yes. I did. Yes. Took a nice shower.
I saw Liz get him a towel.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a heat wave last week in New York. It was 93 in my gym. Mark and I got this crazy circuit training pumping. It was great, actually.
It was awesome. And then,
soaked, though. Just soaked.
That's what I was expecting, a vlog and a whatever. But I was not expecting Brian to have the red carpet rolled out. There's beers on the porch. He puts the Mets game on. We're sitting in the shade. Beautiful. Liz brings out chips to eat. They're it was just chips. There were some veggies.
Vegetable tray. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was so good. I was just my feet up waiting for my flight. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But then keep going, Brian.
And then Saturday, I flew to Rochester for IWF Pro, which was an hour away in Warsaw, which I didn't know. And it was an outdoor show, which I didn't know. But I was working on top. I worked with John McChesney. He's been around a long time. He was great. Really good hand. Awesome. Really nice dude. We had a really awesome, fun match. Can't really complain. It was great. Dango was there working like Dango, the Maniac, red-eyed from Calgary to drive to that show, to be on first, to drive to another show in the Pittsburgh area 3 more hours away.
Holy crap.
Like a real psychopath.
I love it.
So, and then I was home all day Sunday for I landed before 7 a.m. yesterday.
Wow.
Back from the show.
Perfect.
And I had an entire Sunday fun day with my family. We went to our good friends' pool and stuff. And just an awesome weekend where I did a lot of wrestling stuff, but I was also home a lot.
That's cool. Love the local shows.
Right.
Well, like I said, I took that red eye from JFK to Ireland. And Broski, I'll be brief with this. I'm wondering what you would do. So my wife booked the trips for the family separate. She booked Aer Lingus flights out of Boston.
Okay.
And the whole idea was when I figure out my schedule and know if I can go to Ireland or not, I'll buy flights.
And you only do Delta.
And I only do Delta, but I could have bought an Aer Lingus flight.
Okay.
But when I'm looking at the flights, I realize I'm in Allentown. It's close to New York. I could go right to New York. There's a Delta flight. It's a red eye. It's free. So I bought
Miles?
I used miles.
Okay.
I was upgraded to Delta One while my entire family took Aer Lingus sitting in main cabin. I'm just sleeping in a bed, getting ice cream.
It's a different flight, so I wouldn't feel bad.
Okay, yeah. But if I was on the same plane,
then you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I would have given it to my daughter for sure.
Give your daughter the bed?
I would have, yeah.
Well, at least your wife, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
to make sure she could sleep.
I know what you're saying, but it doesn't really make sense because she's so tiny and compared,
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't sleep at all on the other plane. Anyway, I've been in Ireland. It's been a great couple of days. We're going around the country. We're in the southwest of Ireland. We're seeing some awesome shit. It's been great. I've been enjoying some Guinness, and I'm here until Saturday. So
wow,
you just
awesome.
Been dropping Swoggle's name left and right, getting free stuff everywhere you go.
Yep, free beers.
All right, let's do some rapid fire follow up. RVD, the subject of A&E Legends, and he talked about his wrestling figure collection, which I thought was very interesting. Do we just have a picture or a clip?
Just a picture.
Just a picture, but you got to check this out. I think we put the clip on social media. He talks about how he started this collection because fans were bringing, figures to sign. He's like, why don't I have these? I thought it was very, very interesting.
I watched the clip. I thought it was cool.
He wasn't.
And I've talked to Rob about things like this.
And he wasn't collecting until he saw hey, I should have one of these, which I think is really, really cool. And he puts over the 420 micro brawler, which I love.
Heavily, yeah,
heavily.
Which he's right. It is worth a decent chunk of change.
It totally is.
Yeah,
totally is. David Peck. He was talking about he's a big collector of the Wrestling All-Star cards, and there's some people out there who try to collect them signed, and he made this revelation that basically, Dee, if you could put it on the screen, right now a potential new development in the quest for those trying to complete a signed 108 card set of the Wrestling All-Stars. I found an order form in a program from August 21st, 1983. It's the first one. A little sooner to seeing the next one to it in the October Wrestling Review. My best guess is it would take 6 weeks to get the cards, and the Grand Wizard of Wrestling died on October 12th. This would have only left you a week and a half to get one signed if you ordered a set the next day. The 1983 series didn't sell well. I think it is very safe to assume one doesn't exist.
Whoa. Man, I didn't realize Grand Wizard died that long ago.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, but I guess it's kind of similar to a lot of like the Hasbros. Like you don't know if there's any signed ones out there, like a Kerry Von Erich.
Right, which like, I think there's like, the window to get that signed is like crazy small.
But I mean, this one's even crazier. A week and a half or whatever?
No, I think it's a year and a half on the carry. So, I mean, that is obviously a week and a half is wildly short.
Yeah, so David Peck, follow him on social media. He has like an insane card collection. We got to have him as a guest, I think, one of these days. He's such a cool dude.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, very, very cool guy. This is also really, really weird. I don't know how true this is. Deep Cuts WCW just posted this on X today, a little clip that the WCW Nitro video game that the Giant was accidentally sent all of those royalties.
My
and then
God.
basically, like, long story short, didn't send them back, and WCW and the video game company said, okay. So I don't know if they ended up paying the other talent.
There's got to be more to that. Like, there's no way.
I just think it's very, very interesting.
It's very
I don't know if
WCW, but
my initial thing was, did they go, fuck, we fucked up, we got to pay the other talent, or did other talent just not get? Like, yeah, it's an insane thing.
And I also
Either way,
know,
Big Show walked out with a ton of money, right?
Well, that's the thing. It was that long ago. So, yes, it was the Attitude Era. Monday Night Wars wrestling was hot. But was, like, the royalty, like, percentage good back then? I don't know. Especially in WCW.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Was this, like, an insane amount of money? Or is this, like
are we talking 50,000 or, like, 500,000?
Yeah.
Well, you guys said that the video game checks back then were some of the biggest checks you would get all year.
We're talking WWE. In WCW, it was a mess. You guys, even Kevin Nash talks about it. He had to sue the company to get royalty money and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought it was like not even a thing in WCW. Like it's just you get paid when you get paid, and that's the end of the story. That's why no one gave a flying fuck about anything, you know?
I'll never forget when my dad called me. I was on the road, and he told me my first WWE video game royalty check, I legit fell down. That's how much it was. It has since like lowered a lot, but it's still a good chunk of change for just being in something.
Especially when you're 22.
Oh my God! When I was 22 and I got the check, Jesus Christ, I thought I was rich.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was wild.
Crazy.
MVP posted on his Instagram little pictures of like his collection, so which I thought was cool. His collection of figures. There was other pictures of MVP. I think a couple customs in there. When people send me things like this, it's so incredibly humbling. My career has been filled with ups and downs, good times and bad, but I know there are lots of people that I entertained and made smile. We have shared a lot of memories. I still have a few more to make. I love that.
That's cool.
I love when people, love their figures.
I forgot he had that Unleashed Fury like statue.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more too. Am I crazy or?
I feel like there's got to be a couple more. Like I don't even see the Kane 2-pack one.
Yeah, the original, the debut one, right? Yeah.
Maybe he has them on other shelves.
Right.
Not quite sure. Someone else who loves their wrestling figures, Jamie by God Noble. Okay, we've been talking. He hit me up out of the blue, showing me pictures of his LJNs.
He's our number one fan, guys.
I said, Jamie, we make the big rubber guys. His mind was absolutely blown. Okay. Then I sent him some figures. He did a whole nice video that I had to explain to him how to post on social media today. But let's roll a little clip from this video.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on here. I wanted to thank Brian Myers and Woo Woo Zack Ryder, who's now called Matt Cardona. They sent me some of the coolest action figures. This is what I grew up on. This is what I told Matt. I love the big old school. You can look on the wall. There's all my favorite ones. This is the best Randy Savage Macho Man figure I've ever seen. And the Andre, the mean, muscular Andre is just unreal. And, I told Matt what I was looking for, and he said he'd have big rubber guys, send me a box. And they sent me a couple of these. This is my favorite. Well, they're both my favorite. The Randy Savage and the Andre the Giant. They also sent some smaller ones. Look at that. Nitro Bad to the Bone Eddie Guerrero. Awesome. They sent America's Real Hero, Sergeant Slaughter. A great figure and a real good man. I got a second big Andre. I might make Super Machine one day. I'm not for sure. Or I may keep one in the box and play with the other. But I absolutely love this Andre the Giant. Oh.
You gotta check out the whole video.
Holy shit. He's like a kid on Christmas, man.
It's so great. It makes me so happy. We're going to keep sending Jamie stuff. And listen, I didn't send this to him so he'd make a video. So he just went out of his way and did this, which I think is really cool. He's I think he might start a Fig Fed, guys. Little like tease.
Oh, man.
I think he might do his own FWF LJN guys in the 80s, like if Monday Night Raw started in the 80s.
Wow.
I may have seen some booking sheets already.
Did you see the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer. I might have seen the pencil.
Did you explain to him that our packaging is resealable and he can open the Andre and Macho? Because it seems like he doesn't know that.
I'll have to tell him. I'll have to tell him that.
Tell him lift that little flap there, and
that flap up, baby.
You're ready to play, brother.
Let me backtrack for a second. Someone else who had a figure on display. Good old slap nuts himself, Double J, in his office.
Caught,
Look
brother.
at that. And then I texted Jeff. I said, Jeff, I see that prototype in the background. Can I get a little better picture? He said it to me, of course. I said, Jeff, I said, you cool if I post that? If not, no worries. Just want to see that. He said, only you would say that. So there it
Jeff.
is.
We got a business to run here, Jeff.
Double J.
Ringside exclusive.
One of our major mocks spotted like a hawk. And it's also, if you see, he's got his Major Bendy's prototype back there.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yep.
So I'm very, very proud of that. Jeff Jarrett, an inspiration.
Showed up at AIW unannounced.
Beating up Nathan Segura.
Man, what a legend.
My man.
Hey, did you guys see the social clip of him talking about the Owen tournament?
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's so good.
It's so good, but I couldn't believe these fucking marks. Like, why is Jeff Jarrett in this tournament? Doesn't make sense.
Losers. And
these smart marks. Give me
I
a
know,
break.
but like,
Unbelievable.
how does he lose now, though? That's the.
Well, I hope he goes all the way.
I mean, obviously, he's my favorite
life.
wrestler. I want him to go all the way, but man.
Yeah. Some more follow-up stuff. WWE Legend Figures on Instagram selling their collection, which includes this one-man gang Mattel prototype. Just the card back, but it's pretty unbelievable. You know, like this was going to be in one of the early Legend sets. I believe it's Legend
Series
3.
5. Series 5.
Okay,
It's literally on the packaging. But
And,
it's a very classy way to display that. Like, it's a cool piece, you know?
I think there are some like full prototypes out there, but I don't think painted. Am I correct, D? Like they're just
I want to say I've seen a
painted?
test shot for sure.
You've seen painted?
No, like a test shot.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen it. Yeah.
So I don't know why he doesn't have a Legends deal. He's clearly a legend. There's an Hakeem, of course. But yeah, there it is. They were supposed to be in the rest of the set back there. So I wasn't collecting.
Oh, and then Tully wasn't in that set. Wait, yeah, because Tully and Arn became. Man, that whole set changed.
I wasn't collecting during these days, so I'm not sure.
Because
Arn and Tully are Matty Collector.
Arn and Tully definitely became Matty collectors, and then they're repainted in that 4-pack down the line.
I thought that was just very interesting. So I don't know if it's still for sale. Someone might have snagged it. Oh my God, 90. Getting a 90 grade on that one-man gang proof card. Pretty damn cool, man.
I'm like curious now.
Anything else you guys have for follow-up?
Nope.
No, nothing really.
Well, I'm going to say, guys, this is the last week. If you're listening Friday, pretty much the last day to order Series 8 of the Big Rubber Guys. Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Road Warriors. I can't think of a better set. Ethan Page killing it in NXT right now. Literally wore that gear on NXT television. Matt Hardy reinvented himself again back in TNA as Broken Matt. And, of course, the legendary Road Warriors. This is a layup, in my opinion. 4 great guys to add to your collection. Get them from us, MajorBennies.com, because this is the order. The pre-order is the order. Don't pay secondary market prices elsewhere or on eBay. Get them directly from the source. And this is the last week, so get them right now. MajorBennies.com. Look at that! Road Warriors, what a rush.
Damn.
They look incredible. TTD, Brian Beatty, even D Freedom. We have this whole team, Kinnick, making sure these are the absolute best figures possible. I cannot wait to get these in hand. If you're looking at it right now on YouTube, you see the Warriors down the leg. We are going to correct that so it's not so straight, so it kind of curves with the leg. And I think we were able to go back and fix that on Power of Pain as well. But we're definitely able to fix that on the Road Warriors. So that's why we like the Major Marks giving the input. First time ever, the shoulder pads, Hawk and Animal, have different ones. The chains on it, I'm so pumped for these. So... last chance, guys. Get them now or forever hold your peace. All right.
By the way, a couple more series of FWF. I'm sorry, a couple more series of Big Rubber Guys. We could possibly do an FWF draft with Big Rubber Guys and...
talk to me next June.
LJNs.
Wow.
Talk to me next June, Mark.
Okay.
With the first pick, Mark Sterling takes SD Jones, tropical T-shirt.
No, Matt Cardona.
Thank you. All right.
By the way, just because I was driving me nuts, Series 5 Legends Mattel was Macho with the purple famous Macho Man shirt.
Yep.
It was Akeem. It was Rick the Model Martel. And then that Bam Bam, like that weird 95 babyface Bam Bam is what it got changed to.
Got it.
But there's also there's a Series 6 before it ends. So I don't remember all those lineup changes, but interesting.
And don't forget, guys, Jeff Hardy. If you're thinking, hey, where's my Matt Hardy? Well, you can get Jeff Harvey. Jeff Hardy himself coming in August. D, do we have the picture of the there it is, baby. So toyetic. We asked Jeff, we said, what kind of look do you want? This is what he chose. This was an iconic toyetic look, the rainbow look. We'll have the face paint, got the guns up. So get your Matt Hardy now, because Jeff is definitely coming in August, and Matt won't be available in August. So I'm saying it right now. Get him now.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on to it, and then complete your Hardy Boys in August. We are honored to have the Hardy Boys in our line, officially licensed. Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, Ethan Page, Road Warriors, and we will say this, at Comic-Con, we will show off who else is in that set with Jeff Hardy. So for all you old school collectors, it's two old school guys, I will say that. So it'll be Jeff Hardy, two old school guys, and of course, we're going to have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Major Bendy and Bigger Rubber Guy. We'll show that in the next couple of weeks. As we said on Boozing with the Toys, only available on MajorMarks.com. We're waiting to have the mint on card photos. You only have one chance to make a first impression. We can show you the prototypes now, but we want to wait till we have the in-package photos to really wow you. You know what I'm saying?
British Bulldog shipping this week, y'all.
British Bulldog shipping this week. Sorry for the delay, but they're finally coming. When it comes, it comes.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go to the news. Brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a Major Mark. Now it's time to become a Major PBR Mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you Major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. Oh, baby, guys. It's been just about a month since my stem cells I could finally start drinking again, which means
finally,
I can't wait to crack open some ice-cold PBRs. Use the hashtag MajorPBR every single week. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a Major PBR prize. Who do we got, Mark?
Alrighty, the Major PBR this week. The winner is Bobby Meshling. No better way to relax on Father's Day than a PBR and a macho meat stick.
Wow, what a real man.
Oh, yeah, savage. I love that.
He's not a coward, Hogan.
Is he selling his feet pics too? He glue that foot in there.
Ooh.
Oh man, I always
Sexy.
I always make sure to make sure my feet are not in the picture.
Why?
Do not put the feet. I don't know.
Gary Damron loves some feet, baby.
Oh my God, that's why. That's why. Sorry, Gary.
Well, that's why you haven't been back.
All right,
You're right.
guys.
You're
we
right.
have a lot.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of news. We'll kind of rapid fire through it. Some Power Town updates. Guys, you're going to get heated Matt Cardona a lot of times during this news segment. I'm going to try to relax a little bit. Our Power Town 2-pack delayed again.
Ooh.
Okay? So there's now a pre-order status page on Power Town's website. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers 2-pack. Expected shipping in September. We talked about this on Boozin'. I don't know how that's possible because we have not even seen a sample. What if there's a correction?
Whew.
So I'm very upset about that. The Powertown Remcos, shipping October. Also the TNAs in October. And then I'm also thinking, okay, Matt and Brian have taken 2 years. Powertown's going to take 4 or 5 months. The holdup apparently was my robe.
We were told Matt's robe had a lot of hurdles.
Okay, but we still haven't seen what the robe looks like.
Right.
So I don't smell collusion, but I smell something.
By the way, they announced the pre-order for Ultra's Wave 2.
And showed pictures. We'll talk about that in a
Yeah.
second. But guys, this is out of our hands, the Matt and Brian. I'm hoping that they're perfect. I mean, I love Powertown Series 1. Love them. So I'm going to be confident in what they're doing. And I can't even fault them for putting the new ones up for pre-order without these in hands because we're kind of doing the same thing and we know they're going to deliver. But man,
Yeah.
it's kind of rough asking for people's money when you're so far behind on stuff.
I mean, there's
It's a toy
companies
business.
that doing this across the board. You know what I mean? So,
Including us.
including us.
Including
Zombie.
us.
It's just, I think what makes it a little more comforting is they've put out a great product, so
But
in the
they've
long
only
run.
put it out one time.
I know, but I'm just saying it's been done. You know what I mean?
And the first time it wasn't great. We found the legs broken.
Right.
So I'm honestly, guys, listen, I'm kind of frustrated by this whole situation. I know you Major Marks are, you fans are. I don't know what's going on with these. I would love to know because we showed these off January of 2023.
Yes, at our live show.
So almost 2 years in the making when they actually deliver, if they deliver in September.
Ooh.
So that's a long
I'm mostly
time.
interested. to
So
see,
excited for it. I just want one in my hand to see,
Me
But
too.
what it's like.
I want to see if you guys like these better than the Super Sevens.
In my mind, the way I'm envisioning them, yes. I'm like,
I
that's why
agree
I'm
with you,
excited.
Brian. In my
Yeah.
mind, these will be better than the Super 7s.
Yeah.
Damn.
But with Super 7s, we get these updated pictures of the factory. We're like, whoa, we got to fix this. And that's
Right.
why Series 1 and Series 2 got delayed.
Right.
We have not gotten any of that from Powertown.
Bro, if we Series 2 got weird and we don't need to backtrack on that. We've discussed it in length here. But Series 1, if they weren't consulting us and when they just ship shape first run,
Bro,
woo!
why do you think you got Gallows and Anderson looking like that?
I know, right? Yeah, also true.
And we got to thank D Freedom for his big help with that.
Yeah, there was some
You know?
crazy off stuff with the designs and stuff, and
That's why I'm really worried that these are going to be shipping in September because, it's almost July 1st, and we have not seen a sample.
Yeah.
And what sample in wrestling has ever been 100% accurate? I
Well-
can't think of one.
Well, we don't work that closely with every toy ever made. I'm sure there's been some home runs.
Unless Steve Austin, you can't mess up black trunks. We have intricate gear, bro.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're rooting for them. And they
Always.
also, like Brian said, they announced the next Ultra and showed incredible photos. This Wahoo McDaniel looks great. They look great. But
That's cool, man.
these
Lawton's
are obviously
cool.
these are renders. These are
The
renders.
Jack Briscoe render went up. That looked cool. We have that. Yeah.
When this first went up, I thought it was the guy from Iron Claw. Looks good though,
No, he's the man. Never had. I guess he has a classic, but this is cool.
and I'm sure by the time this airs on Friday, we will have seen the whole set, which is Dory Funk Jr., Jack Briscoe, Wahoo McDaniel, Junkyard Dog, Medusa, and Kamala. In my opinion, a great set.
I
Great
wonder
set.
what era the Medusa is going to be.
I hope it's not the era photo they just put there.
If it's at 2000 WCW, I really hope that doesn't fit at all.
No. All these people would be great for Big Rubber Guys, I'll say that.
True.
Yep.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see him. I think Powertown does incredible stuff. So listen, I pre-ordered our 2-pack. I pre-ordered the Ultras. I pre-ordered the TNA. I'm going to pre-order this. Yes, it sucks that the money's held up. That's just the business. That's just the toy business. You know, that's how these
Right.
companies, including ourselves, work.
Yeah,
So
you
I
gotta
can't fault it for
at
that.
the end of the day, you do have to realize it's a startup, small toy company trying to make moves. You know.
The cool thing about Powertown, though, is as they grow, the Series 1 and 2, all bangers, you can literally see yourself building a whole ass Powertown collection in a display and it being like a complete awesome piece of wrestling history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
the people they have are just so great so far.
Yes.
And Don Leo Jonathan's on his way, and then you can
And
it's
then
all
you're really
it's only
kickstarting
up.
the excitement.
well, I don't think we're gonna. There's some guys and girls I don't think we're gonna ever see, but Powertown is cooking.
Don Leo Jonathan.
Sorry, brother.
I don't think so. I don't even know what he looks like.
No, he's got sideburns. Very toyetic.
Speaking of that time period, a Kerry Von Erich prototype.
I don't know if I believe this.
So, dude, we got the photo. Look at that. Darren Ravel sent me the link to this auction, and while I kind of do believe it, I was not interested in having it.
Sorry, thanks, Joey.
Joey got his LED
Thanks, Joey.
page. So
I'm not sold on this.
I'm not sold on it.
Yeah,
Does Kerry ever have an outfit that even looks like this in entrance attire?
I feel like Texas
Deep Freedom says
Tornado
yes.
Kerry did, right?
So here it is. Kerry Von Erich, a legendary wrestler from the Von Erich family, known for his blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Our co-signer represented the Von Erich with numerous business opportunities. Because of the global popularity of WCCW, a line of figures was pitched to be produced. The figure stands 4 inches and shows the former champion in a wrestling outfit. The hands and legs are movable. Some paint is missing on the face and hair. The line of figures was never produced, leaving it as a prototype of the highest order. I believe it, but I've never heard or seen it before.
I don't know. I'm not sold. I need more evidence that that's what this is for real.
You know what I do like about it? It's like the 4-inch makes so much sense for that time, right?
G.I.
Early
Joe,
80s.
yeah, for sure.
You're
we've
doing
always said
G.I.
that,
Joes
right?
and Star Wars are 3 3/4.
I literally used to steal my brother's G.I. Joes and wrestle with them because they were so much more fun to move and wrestle with.
Yeah, that is like if they were making a G.I. Joe Kerry Von Erich. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I totally buy it. So I'm looking right now. It's sold. Let me see if I can see the price.
Oh, really?
So this was on Heritage Auctions. It's sold. Oh, I can't see what it sold for because I'm not logged
A
in.
member. Who's a member of Heritage in the chat? Come on, guys.
Yeah, someone look this up.
Let us know.
Sold on June 22nd. So
Yeah, I'm just not convinced by this at all.
I am very convinced. It's just like it's not something I want, and it's so like beat up.
It's so beat, right? It looks like a dog had it in his mouth.
Yeah, it's so beat up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a reason I passed on it. Brody, well, you gotta show these. The Brody Lee sneakers, dude.
Super
Reebok
cool.
and Brody AEW classic sneakers. I need a pair of these to wear, a pair of these
Wow.
to save. These look
When do these go up?
incredible. Not sure exactly when they go up, but I will definitely be getting at least 2 pairs of these. I hope they sell out. They look really cool, like everyday wear sneakers. Tribute to our great friend Brody Lee. Reebok got that Dark Order eye right there.
That's sweet.
Dark Order boys were telling me this weekend that they had switched to like a red color
Yep.
gear set, and with these
Gotta go
sneakers
back.
coming out, they're going back. Yeah, they got to go back purple, black.
Very, very cool. I love it.
Oh, a
man.
little gold in the back there?
Very, very cool. Can't wait to get those in my collection.
Yeah, I love it.
We had some Ring of Honor figures. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly.
With the matching gear.
No meat on the bone for me. And I love that Jazzwares.
I'm just about starving with this one.
Jazzwares trying to sell it like whatever piece collection. You can't count all these hands. Come on. We're really reaching here. I get it. These guys
I do like the box.
It looks nice, and if you're fans of these guys, there's a lot of people.
I think like if you were a fan of ROH at this time, maybe this hits in some kind of sentimental feels. I don't know, but even then, like, whew.
I'm waiting for the Ring of Honor Smart Mark Sterling Vault exclusive figure that's going to take this
Jeremy.
world.
Brian,
storm.
back me up. I pitched it to Jeremy, didn't I, Brian?
You did.
You probably didn't read the chat, but
I know what you're talking about. But
I appreciate it, Broski. Thank you very much.
I think that NXT line of Target that failed proved that, like,
Roman Reigns. Oh, he wasn't Roman how he is now, but
still he was pretty damn famous. He'd already headlined several WrestleManias.
Right.
His Leaki figure did not sell.
Hey guys, there's also a reason why Ringside is getting these at a discounted price
pretty quickly. I just think it's not enough time has passed. You know, it's just like maybe in 20 years they'll be like, "Oh, that's cool. They made a rookie Adam Cole," but it's just
I think it's not limited enough, and we know Jeremy loves limited.
There's that too, right? If
there's just too many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's just too.
What
many.
do you think the number should be, Broski? Just
500
fantasy booking.
Yeah, I'm with Matt on
maybe okay. Well, let's say it was 100. This would be the talk of the wrestling figure community.
Yeah.
People be
also
I'm serious.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right on the
supply
nose.
has to be greater than the demand, and in this case, it's the complete opposite.
Right.
That's bad business.
You think they could put them up for like $100?
If there was 100.
Yeah,
If there was 500,
good pump for 125.
Yes.
50 is 100. Yeah, and then they're gone.
I like it actually. I like it a lot.
Jeremy knows this.
Mark,
Jeremy
you wear a corporate shill.
Jeremy is the
What? That's not even what they're doing.
Got Mark's logo on there.
No, Mark loves my plan. He's saying, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like like if these things were super limited and hard to get, and they were selling out instantly, and there was websites crashing, you could make everyone on the fucking roster's first look,
Right.
and it would be like the talk of the fucking wrestling figure industry.
There's just
secondary market
this is
prices
too
through
many.
the roof.
There's way too many pieces.
Way too many.
And by the way, all these friggin' Jazzwares Vault items, where on earth are the Briscoes? The only one that anyone cares about.
And also, why do they come in like 10 different fucking boxes?
I don't know. That, I guess, let's not complain about that because obviously the minnow card collectors.
Jesus
and a collector.
bro,
it's a collector.
Too many fucking boxes.
It's a collector pushed item. Like you can't complain about protection of the packaging.
It's like a box. It's like 2 boxes too many.
Yeah, it is a little odd, but it's in a sleeve that's in a shipper that's in a shipper.
I think there's one, and then that's in a box.
True, and then it's shipped in a regular box.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right. Let's talk about Hastel Toys. Showing off 3 Mark Meros, showing off the Quebecers. I told Hastel, I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want the black or the red, so I'm going to get both and then do some research to see which one I like better. The red is definitely more toyetic, I think.
Yeah,
because the tassels clash with the boots in a good way.
Uh-huh.
As opposed to the black, it's black tassels on black boots that kind of blend. You see?
Just in my mind, though, like when I picture Mark Mero, I picture him, I think, in that red.
Me too.
Yeah.
Same.
The yellow,
Also,
I think that he might have worn that in Mitch's dreams or on a house show.
I can't recall ever.
I'm sure he wore it before.
My other thing is, I just realized now, is that picture on the box the Johnny B. Bad
I
shot?
think so. I think it is.
Because he only had like the Fu Manchu as Wild Man.
I think it is.
And then when he's the boxer, he has like the full beard. So
Right. He doesn't have the long hair, that's for sure.
yeah, all right.
So,
Well, this is a perfect body for Mark Mero.
I think it's
I do
great.
like that. The body style is very Hasbro-y. I do dig that.
I'll be getting the 2 Meros to decide which one I want, and the Quebecers 100%. Even though I don't like how we did the glass on the Quebecers, it's not my company, so I can't complain. So,
I'd be interested
Also
to see the Quebecers like loose.
well, now you can see Ray Rougeau loose.
What?
You don't see Ray Rougeau right there?
Oh, jeez. He went ahead with that logo, huh? That's Keith Hernandez, by the way. That's not Ray Rougeau.
Sean Mooney, John Laurinaitis, and Ray Rougeau. Get all three commentators.
Keith.
Oh, God. Now there's more John Laurinaitis. There's more Sean Mooney. That's not John Laurinaitis. It's Lord Alfred Hayes.
Oh, my God. This variants, huh? WrestleMania formal wear?
Yeah, so I do want the Sean Mooney and the Lord Alfred Hayes, but I just can't get the ones that have that goddamn logo on them. I can't. So if these black ones, the black suit don't, then those are the ones I'll have to get. Even though the other ones are more toyetic and more appropriate for the era, I don't want that goddamn logo.
Right.
And I don't want a Ray Rougeau.
Quick
Harvey
Mark
Whippleman
Merrow,
looks nice.
I'm doing a quick Mark Merrow Google search here. I cannot find those yellow tights.
All right.
The Harvey looks great. Yeah. Honestly.
I take the Harvey.
Harvey's cool.
Whoa. What is that? Another Harvey?
Multiple versions?
That's Smart Mark
Shit.
Sterling.
I like that. Looks cool next to John Gonzalez, though.
Yeah.
Did he rip off the Heels and Faces Zombie to make
Yeah, he's got the point finger too.
the point, the blue suit?
Oh my God! Do you think he made me thinking that I would sign with him, and then he was like,
Sorry,
"Oh no!"
It was going to be a pitch for you, Mark. Come on board.
Now, I don't know if there we go. There she is. Diana Hart-Smith, prototype.
Oh my God, that's from like when this line was announced.
Yeah, what happened to her?
She was like
get
the
bumped
second
for Ray
person he
Rougeau?
announced. Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit, in my opinion.
Bump for Ray Rougeau? What's going
Bump
on
for Ray
here?
Rougeau. What else did he show, D? I don't know. I don't know.
Where did this all come from?
If you're watching on YouTube.
His lives. He does like Instagram lives.
What's the thing?
Guns?
He doesn't fucking post pictures. You have to just sit through his fucking 30-minute live video, which I make D do. So if D wants to get some screenshots of him drinking
My
an energy
God.
drink or flexing his bicep, so be it. He deserves it.
Criminal.
Is that an energy drink or a PBR? I can't tell. Doesn't matter.
I don't
but,
know.
Oh, here we go. Al Snow and Head.
This was the mystery we were trying to solve?
And I think we bullied him enough. I think it looks like an Elite now and not a Titantron. So we might have bullied him enough.
I could. I mean, in that render, you can see the ball jointed shoulders and
in the knees,
which I guess it's a molded knee pad with articulation.
Ooh, I see it now. I see.
I'm not sure if I would have went that route, but
it's his line, Regime.
Regime.
Did he show anything else, or is that it? Looks to be it.
That's
from
it.
Him. All right, guys, this is going to be a. But we talked about this a lot on Booze with the Toys, so let's not waste so much time. But for those who didn't listen, Shawn Michaels, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, WrestleMania 12. I dig it, but I don't dig it as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
I see what you're saying. I wasn't there on Boozin. I agree with you 100%. This is actually a figure that I really want. I have this look of Shawn Michaels on my wall of fame. I would love to replace that crappy Elite that I have. So I'm looking forward to buying this, but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. It is not in the style or the spirit of what San Diego Comic-Con Mattels have done.
Now, he comes with the zip line with no rope, so if you need, you might have to go out to Walgreens, CVS, and get some dental floss to make your own rope for the zip line.
Which I do think if you went that extra mile and you wanted to have this as like a display piece in your room, it could be something very
I agree.
Cool.
For me, I'm going to have to keep it mint in package, or else, like, what's the point of the zip? You know, that's the only way to display it like that, unless you literally buy some rope and have them zipping. You know,
I think it would be cool to do that. Why would you not want to do that?
No, I think it's great.
You can buy a string, a rope.
Why couldn't they have given you the goddamn rope? Is what I'm saying.
Well, more importantly to me, it's literally called The Boyhood Dream Comes True because he wins the title. Wins the title. There's no title.
Oh, and there's no title.
There's
no belt.
Shit.
You can't even do the celebration. And I know people are going to say,
this is the pose that I have him in.
This is the pose. He does do this before they hand him the belt. He kind of does like this hand on his head, forehead thing, and then he gets handed the belt in the famous picture that's literally behind me.
Drops to his butt.
It's very, I mean, I'm thrilled about this. This is an obvious, like, no doubt get. I do echo what you guys are saying. It's not very Comic-Con-y, like, especially because Mattel's been really, knocking those out of the park as of late. But then again, as mentioned by Kyle Peterson on Boozing with the Toys, that Muhammad Ali is still for sale on their website from last year.
Yeah.
So that
Okay,
wasn't
so
much of a hit. That wasn't much of a hit either.
Yes, marketing wise, I can see them going. Let's try like a super like specific wrestling figure this time. See what happens.
Right.
Well, this is also
And if this outsells Muhammad Ali, then they win.
No, this is what
This
happened.
is the fourth time Mattel has done a Boyhood Dream Shawn Michaels, by the way.
I know that there was something else planned that got scrapped. So I think this was a last minute. I don't know if they added this or if this was going to be a Target or a Ringside and they swapped it over. But I do know this was not the original plan.
What was
for
the original
Comic-Con.
plan, Matt?
I can't say that.
Oh, damn it!
But it would have been a mass appeal crossover one.
Wait, can you text me?
Sure.
I'm excited for. I love the arms are like molded. I think that's a cool feature, for posability and stuff. And they're swappable.
I love the Shawn Michaels with the ability to do the Shawn Michaels pose for sure.
And I actually love the messy hair one, so you can do like the celebratory pose.
Listen, I love it. I think he's.
God.
You saw what I
your
texted you?
text, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I knew that too. Yeah, that's great.
I think he's too jacked. Also, like that Eddie Guerrero, he's way too jacked.
No, let me see the shirt.
He's too jacked, bro.
Yeah, I guess, damn.
Way too thick of an upper body.
And you're definitely jealous of all that happy trail in the
I love it.
chest hair.
That's sexy. But I will be getting two of these.
He's
one
not your
for
boy
FOMO.
toy, okay?
Yeah. Well, one for FOMO loose, one definitely mint on card. Maybe get Shawn to sign it with a big cock,
Ooh, watch out.
So it's really cool. And I don't know the numbers. I don't know the quantities.
Yeah, hopefully it's not like that too,
Yeah. But like we said, that Ali is still for sale.
Ugh, it's rough.
But let's talk about a Mattel quickly exclusive that I think is really cool. The Jimmy Buffett Jurassic Park Comic-Con. This to me screams Comic-Con.
Yeah.
This is from a scene in Jurassic World where the dinosaurs are destroying the actual Jurassic World. And there's a Margaritaville, and Jimmy Buffett makes a cameo like running out with his margarita as Margaritaville gets destroyed.
Which I didn't even. I was today's years old that even happened because I've never seen that movie.
Great movie.
But I also have to say I need to get this for my parents, and that's not something I thought I'd ever say on the show. I have to get this Comic-Con exclusive for my parents.
They're big Jimmy Buffett people?
Huge parrot heads, bro. They'd love to have this.
I collect Jurassic Park figures, so I absolutely need this.
Man.
Yeah,
So-
I think this is great. I don't, and I love it.
This is Comic-Con, baby.
Yes. Jimmy Buffett,
Look at
one of my
that.
favorite artists. Joe Shoe's entrance music for FWF, Margarita.
Apparently, yeah.
Pretty damn cool, man. I love it's shaped like a glass.
It's a blender.
It's great. Oh, blender. That's what it is. Very,
That's
very
cool.
cool.
That's very cool.
That's a Comic-Con exclusive, baby. Matt Maniacs showing off their Road Warriors and Steiners. So we do know these are going to be in scale with the Hasbros. The pre-order July 12th. They will be in scale size-wise with the Hasbros. Not quite sure we have a price point yet. I'm rooting for these guys. I think they look cool, but I don't know if there's a market right now for retro figures that aren't a continuation of retro figures.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to be in a tough spot trying to kind of create something all their own, but they look
maybe
cool
they
as
can
hell.
do it.
Yeah, they look cool as hell, but
I think they look cool.
If they go the route of Super 7 and sign banger characters, and you can envision yourself having a full-ass cabinet full of these guys, and they're all sick people, then it could work.
It could work. I also would like to see what their packaging looks like.
right.
True.
I almost think they shouldn't go please don't mimic the Hasbro look. They could be on a card, of course, but try to do your own thing would be my advice to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I dig them. I think they look
definitely
great.
have a very unique. There's something unique about them that I don't dislike at all. I'll tell you that they're cool.
I'll be getting them for research purposes, but then I won't sell them quite right away because I want to see what's next. I don't know the price point. Joe Hersky asking. I'm not quite sure what the price point is. So we also saw the AEW Mini Mates ring. Look at that. We got Excalibur.
Another
ring.
Excalibur figure. Holy cow! This guy is killing it. What does that come with? A chain?
Looks like semen. What is that?
Look who's talking.
I don't think it's semen, but we can look into it. I don't know. A chain?
That's got to be a social clip.
Dog collar?
Well, I don't think it's semen, but we can look into it.
Pretty cool.
All right, that's a cool,
I love
set.
this. I love this. I think
They're
it looks
more
great.
up
All
to
those
date
figures
than
are-
Jazzwares with their AEW stuff.
They are more up to date than Jazz.
Which is scary.
Let's talk about this. Again, I'm going to get heated. Zombie Sailor showing up the Jeff Jarrett head for his upcoming elite style, if you will, ultimate style.
There's my guy. I haven't
They
seen
look
that
great. Let's just say they look fantastic. And also note 2 different heads. You notice that?
Yep.
bit. Right.
I think
Closed
it looks
mouth.
fantastic.
Yep.
Closed
Yeah,
mouth.
smirk and smile.
Smirking. Looks awesome.
So, a little smirk and a smile there, man.
Now, this is where I'm going to get hot. So, Series 3 finally goes on sale. Okay? Finally goes on sale. We already had One Man Gang. So, he's kind of, putting the setup in pieces. One Man Gang, right? Then you can get Jack Tunney early. Then you can get Us Slick. It's not the Slick that was for sale, but Us Slick. And then he says it. Fine. He's been hyping this up. Here we go. They're all here. Get them now. Get them all hot. You get Slick. You get One Man Gang. You get Jack Tunney. And you finally get Power and Glory. So me, just like so many other people, we fucking rush to the site.
Me too. I got.
Listen, when if someone says to you, in stock now, you're clicking. Yes, you agree to things, but you're not reading the fine fucking print. Bro, Power and Glory not in stock.
Oh my God! Until when?
He said,
Coming soon.
Hopefully this week or something.
Bro,
There's no real
I'm legit furious. Like that is such a carny bait and switch. Like
Yeah.
yes, I know we all clicked that box, but who's reading that box?
I didn't realize till a fan pointed it.
Same
Major
here.
Mark pointed it out. I went, wait,
Damn.
Oh my God, it does say that.
I'm like almost disgusted with that business tactic. I'm serious, and I love Zombie. And there's people out there that people think that we have a piece of this business. We don't.
No.
I'll call out Zombie when I disagree with him. I disagree with him 100% here.
Yeah.
This was fucking bad business. And
2 weeks, he said.
bro, he's been saying that stuff for how long? Why not wait the 2 weeks then?
Yeah, then I would what is 2 more weeks then if we've already waited 2.5 years for these Power
I
and Glories?
texted him about it. He ignored me. I invited him to come on Boozin' and explain. He ignored that.
D, do you know when he first announced Power and Glory, the first time we heard this? I feel like it's going to be 2.5 years ago.
Oh, but I'm not faulting him for that.
I just saying the overall
I'm not faulting
build
him
up to this release, and then
I'm not faulting him
to
for
cheat us
when.
for 2 more weeks.
I'm just saying you can't he did it, so I can't say
There's a star there.
Asterisk and stop.
it's just like I'm just so I guess disappointed is the word. Like Zombie's better than that, in my opinion.
I agree that it was a little slimy.
It's
yeah.
dirty.
And like you said, if you waited 2 years, what is 2 more weeks?
Right. That's why it makes
cares?
me feel like it's not 2 weeks.
I can't believe he doesn't respond.
Unless
He responds to
he-
me all the time.
Unless he fucked up, you know what I mean?
And then also, I guess something came out that my 2-pack with Gage is going to be in August. Like, bro, Mark, you were with me. We talked about this on the pod on Boozin' when you weren't there. He showed us these in 2021.
Way before him showing me.
Remember that we were at like that was it Texas Roadhouse?
Something like that, yeah.
2021.
They were like in-hand figures. Yes.
Right. What the fuck is taking so long?
Man.
Maybe he's
And-
just
and-
mad that
But he's had
Ringside
people's
beat
money.
you.
He's had people's money for those since November
Yeah.
or December.
That's weird.
So that's what rubs me the wrong way about that. Chris Grokak, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And that's the truth. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's what you say to dude when he eats your prototypes?
Yeah.
No, he's
I mean-
mad.
Let's talk positively. He did put up photos of the Series 4, which is Bad News Brown, Mikey Whipwreck, Tajiri, Ric Flair, Abdul the Butcher. On sale Thursday, September 26th. He says these are going to be in stock.
Mike
We all-
Awesome, not Mikey Whipwreck.
I'm sorry, Mike Awesome.
I gotta say this. These look awesome. I'm not gonna say they don't.
But I know
this
you're
is, this is gonna be a groundbreaking statement I'm gonna say here.
Uh-oh.
Like Mitch does a better job of Hasbro-esque like poses. Like Zombie just keeps putting these guys over there arms at their sides. Like,
these to me is the first set where it's like these are mini statues and not.
yeah, there's not like a Hasbro vibe to this. Like, we got Jarrett with the clothes. Like, there's no vibes here. These are just like Broski said, like just unproportioned statues of wrestlers. Like
everyone's arm, like Flair's doing a little point, but everyone's arms are just down.
yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, there's got to be something you could have done with Mike Awesome.
These
Why
don't really
can't
have
Mike
the-
Awesome a gorilla press slam?
Oh, that's a layup, bro. And then honestly, besides Broski, I guess Hercules in 2 weeks will have the slam. But besides, like, he hasn't like overdone that, you know.
I don't. Yeah, listen. The Abdullah came out of nowhere. Nice little surprise. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like have we ever even seen that?
No, and listen, they all look great, like in the face, and they look great, but they don't look like Hasbro's at all. And I was the guy from the beginning saying, "Oh, well, these are like what Hasbro's would have looked like. They like better detail, better paint jobs." But there's no like fake actions on these at all.
Yeah, it needs like, man. I mean, I know people don't like it, but I was the only one who got a jumper. I made sure of that. Like,
Tajiri
that's
could have been a
vibes.
jumper, to be honest. Smaller guy. you know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it would look weird with the pants.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. Or the 1-2-3 kid.
But like, even the Raven is this crazy intricate thing with a soft goods leather jacket. He still has Hasbro vibes in his pose, you know.
Right,
His
even though
poses
he
are just-
added to it and continued what
Yeah, these
could have
poses are
possibly
just
happened.
they're like non-existent, really.
So I don't know if these were bad five to kind of put together where they all, you know, maybe if there was other guys in there, you could have mixed in a Mike Awesome with his arms down, you know.
Right.
Maybe Series 5 is all jumpers. Who knows?
Yeah.
We do know, I think it's public. If not, I'm going to say it anyway. He's going to have San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Oh, sweet.
2.
In stock or 2 weeks later?
Great question.
Good one,
Great
Brian.
question. So, listen, we love Zombie. We love Mitch. And we call it as we see it. That's why, you know, we're broadcast journalists.
I'm also, I mean,
I'd say columnist
Flair and
columnist.
Abby have color, and I'm getting nervous we're going to get variants without.
I don't hate that.
I'm just saying, them more to buy.
I'd prefer if the variants without color are in different gear. Then I'm fine with it.
Right.
With our bendies, we do the same gear because, like, in our mind, it's like if they would have started bleeding in the match.
In your fig fed. That's what I
In
like.
your fig fit, right?
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Christy Giovanni says, "Great side tits on Abby." Yes, and Chris Stanley says, "Give him his fork." He does have the fork.
I think it is in one hand, right?
And also, Zombie confirmed this to me, which I think is really cool. The fork is the same kind of material as Brutus Beefcake scissors, so it has like that bendy kind of material. It won't snap or break.
Love it.
that's cool.
Love it.
That is something I really love. And we got to say this about Zombie as I'm ripping on them. When they come, they're fucking masterpieces in hand. Whether you think they look like Hasbro's or not, and that's up for a debate, but you cannot deny they're incredibly detailed, incredibly, I don't want to say the word perfect because that's an opinion, but whatever the word is that's not perfect,
I mean,
that's not an opinion.
I've said it so many times. It's my favorite thing that I collect currently
Yes.
is heels and faces.
So there
When
we
it
go.
comes, it comes.
All right,
2 weeks
guys.
later.
Any other news or we can go to some ringside stuff?
Let's go to
Ringside.
the ringside.
All right, we have some
stuff.
ringside news. Don't miss Ringside Collectibles July 4th sale going on now. New in stock. Unrivaled 15 with MJF, Samoa Joe, Ethan Page, Jericho, Daniel Garcia, and Saraya. Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits 4 with Batista, The Rock. Oh, let's talk about that. Like the fucking box variants.
Running change variant. We don't really know. what
Running
to-
change at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Coming in soon, Elite.
If I
111.
was still a completist or whatever, or if you were Minocard, oh my
Yeah,
God.
that would
that's
have been
like-
it. That would have been the one that said, see you later,
It's
pal.
criminal, yeah.
Elite 111 with Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, Tony D'Angelo, Ricochet, Sandman, and Trish Stratus. Wonder if there's going to be a last time on the line sticker on Ricochet. Survivor Series. I'm serious.
He's getting elite that we haven't seen yet?
Yeah.
Damn.
Survivor Series Elites with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, the Bushwhackers. Collect all 4 to build Adam Pearce. And the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, Sami Zayn's number one again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
10, Jey Uso, Ultimate Edition 22. Number 9, LA Knight, Elite 108. Number 8, Saraya, Unrivaled 15. Number 7, MJF with Scarf, Unmatched Series 4. Number 6, Jeff Hardy, Unmatched Series 9. Number 5, Shawn Michaels, Ringside Exclusive, Texas Hearts, Defining Moments. Number 4, Daniel Garcia, Unrivaled 15. Number 3, Rey Mysterio, Fan Takeover. Number 2, Cody Rhodes. And number 1, Cody Rhodes Ultimate. Number 1, Paul Heyman, Wise Man, Ringside Exclusive.
Sweet.
Nice.
And up next, weekly purchases brought to you by Major Bendy's.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster cut. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all.
Welcome, everyone, to Weekly Purchases brought to you by Major Bendy's. Get your big rubber guys right now, MajorBendies.com. Use the hashtag MajorBendies every single week. If you choose your poster, get a little prize. What do we got, Mark?
Oh, shit. I was about to take a drink. Hold on. We're doing Major Bendy's. Here we go.
Vacation mode, guys.
Austin Saxon, Austin Wolf 223. He says, met Colt Cabana tonight. Got my FWF Bendy signed. Mark Sterling, ESQ, produced Wrestling Anonymous with Colt. Hey, be honest. The Rattel brothers have been in conversation with Colt's Cabana about bringing him back to podcasting in some way. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I also was going to shout out Colt's flex in that photo there. Holy cow.
Wait, are you building a business behind my back?
You know who is building a business behind your back? Tim Sterling might be building a
Timmy
business.
Sterling. Wow. Well, guys, friend of the Major Pod, successful NXT professional wrestler, All Ego Ethan Page's first official action figure dropped at Ringside Collectibles this week. Unrivaled 15 with a chase variant. With a chase variant. Filmed a whole vlog about picking these up with Mark at Ringside. This here is an extra Lucy that I'm letting breathe because All Ego has worked Creative Pro Wrestling and I need one for the desk ski. So, live unboxing.
Imagine being a little kid, right? I'm just trying to picture this, like a little kid. This comes out, and you can use them right away with your WWE NXT Fig Fed.
Yeah.
I honestly...
And he hasn't even changed his look. It's like, that. It's a perfect situation.
I honestly often, think of, if I was a kid playing with figures, there's so much fun right now, cross-promotional, you know what I mean? Type things you could do because so many figures are so compatible. Very fun.
So let it be known, Brian and I picked up, you didn't pick up the whole set. I picked up this whole Unrivaled set at Ringside. I got the Cody in a suit and I got Kurt Angle Ultimate. You'll see more and stuff about that in the vlog, but we both unboxed this Ego. And the thought was it's perfect for that pose of his.
Yeah.
But the unfortunate thing is you can't do it with the jacket. The jacket is so hard.
Which
it's
is
just you're limited.
Wrestling figure, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'm trying to do
Not
the pose.
like a big rubber guy. Big rubber guy you can do with the jacket.
Well, I'll try to do the pose real quick for you guys. Oh.
Looks great.
Kind of close there. But
You got the
awesome figure.
Caesar body. You got the Caesar body.
Just what it needs to be. I kind of like the stoic head a little more. Oh crap! This one's got a terrible paint job though. Then the screaming head. Here's the alternate head. Where he's kind
I
of
like the screaming one better.
yelling.
It's great. Yeah.
Did you get his chase?
John, they were still like, we were there so early. They were still kind of sorting through the chases, so they were not.
He showed us the chase of him, and then the other chase was what?
The other chase is MJF, which I really want.
It's really cool.
It shows that MJF is the devil, which I have here. This is something like back to what we were just talking about. Like if I was a kid playing with figures, man, I would love. Like I know this is very outdated for AEW television, and Max literally cut a promo saying like the devil was stupid and he's never going to be the devil again. But if I was a kid, okay, one, you get the chip, right, which they have the match every year. You can win that. That's a great accessory. But it's just fun to have a masked character like this. And then plus this day and age with interchangeable heads, you know what I mean? I think I did this on the video with Mark. Look, it could be all, Ethan Page could be the devil, you know what I mean? Like,
and then isn't there a hand where he's holding the mask?
So that's in the chase.
That's in the chase.
The chase has MJF's head, and then like the hand is a built-in hand holding the mask. It's so cool.
Bro, you can do some really cool figure photography with that.
The one, like, say I think so. See, this is the devil doing the shush.
Yeah.
In the package, and Mark and I probably looked at 25 of them. He's like this. Like not one.
Yeah,
I think they tried to pull off the shush in the box, and it just didn't.
I don't know
properly.
if it moved in packaging or what happened.
Yeah. So that might be the only downfall, but I think this is a very fun figure, even though it's not very timely, but I think it's pretty rad.
The other standout, I believe, in the set is the first time in the line, first figure, Danny Garcia. He's a hot character right now. He's on every episode.
And now he's back to being in ring gear, right?
Now he's wearing trunks again, which is great.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly. Yes. He comes with the big, thick towel. He's got the pure title, too, for added value. The likeness on him is great.
And the Soraya is unbelievable with deco hits and tats. Picked her up for the girls, so they were very excited.
That's awesome.
It's a great set ski. And what was the last one we're missing?
There's the first mass release of Samoa Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a repaint.
That's big.
Yeah, because he was only available at Target exclusive that I saw once and never saw again. I don't know.
I
about
never got that. Yeah.
Anybody else? Yeah. So
wow, it took that long for a mainline Joe, huh?
I know. So,
but we don't like Samoa Joe on this podcast and in this family.
Oh, sorry,
I like Joe.
Sorry, Joe. I like
no,
Joe.
no.
Mark
He's
got
an
choked
asshole.
out recently on Honor Club, and he's very upset.
Honor Club.
I got, guys, the newest WWE Superstars. I want to thank Mattel. They sent me a little care package. So I got Kurt Angle Superstars. I'm going to open these on Let 'Em Breathe on MajorMarks.com. So check that out. Also, the Big Boss Man WWE Superstars and Tatanka. I'm very excited about these.
Nailed it. FWF Legend Tatanka?
That's right. I cannot wait to see at Comic-Con more superstars. I know there's a bunch down in the pipeline. I want to see if they show up anything else.
They gotta, I think, right? I'd
so.
say that line is pretty healthy.
It's a great set. I love it. Thank you, Mattel, for sending these out. Like I said, I'm going to do a Let 'Em Breathe episode for all three of these on MajorMarks.com. These are, I didn't grow up with Remcos, but I love what these represent. Maybe it's because we started our own line, and now it's the Ringside Bell to Bell. The Asylum's coming out. Powertown Remcos are coming out. This is a healthy collection, so I'm all in on these Remco styles.
It's a classy product. I feel like they do a great job.
Very classy product.
How about...
hold on, before you move on, we did forget there is the Jericho Lionheart in that set.
Oh, you're right. A modern-day Jericho Lionheart.
So now you have the rookie Lionheart Jericho figure, and you can have like he got older and more mature Jericho in the Lionheart gear, which is pretty cool. And then to go along with your Mattel stuff, I completely forgot because I am not home. Mattel sent me the retro ring, which I really appreciate.
I got that as well.
The brand new,
Right?
So awesome. And then they also sent me that ultimate set that you guys went over a couple weeks ago. The
Legends, Tales of the Territories,
Legends.
whatever it's called.
Yes, yeah.
The Harley
So
set,
thank you
yeah.
very much for that. Yeah,
Yes.
awesome stuff.
Very, very cool.
New Major Bendies in stock.
What?
Classic collector shop. Ship it out. Axe, smash, and look at mine. I have them in Major
Oh, my
Bendy
God.
Defenders, and they're autographed by my good friends Bill and Barry. Hooked it up. They look freaking awesome. Hasbro tribute packaging. Great piece here. Very excited. TTD art out of the park on these. Axe and Smash.
I saw those at
Shipping
Brian's
now.
this weekend. They were bendier than other bendies.
I kind of think it was because of the heat wave, though, and the box is
say.
just in travel, but I'm not positive because they were hot right out of the box there.
I can't wait to get those in hand. So that's kind of the start. If, we kind of did a couple throwback Hasbro-esque figures. So there's a Nails, the Demolition, the Macho Man, and let's just say we're working on some more. So if you like the Major Bendies in that Hasbro-esque packaging, we are working on some more. I'm going to have those any day. I can't wait. Just like Brian, I'm always ready, and I got the box is already signed. But this is going to be it for Demolition. The agreement with these, no repaints. So this is it. So there's not going to be other face paint.
Get them and get them, boys.
The agreement with this deal was no repaints.
Damn.
So get them right now from Wrestling Collector Shop. Brian, I want you to pay attention to something I'm starting.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy. I'm going to need your help, too, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm a loose collector. I'm a let 'em breathe guy. But I love mint-on-card figures. I just do. And when I have the new toy room, I'm going to have all my figures loosey, of course. But I want, for the lines I really love, I want a couple mint-on-card pieces to supplement it, to make it look better, to make it pop. So I got San Francisco Toy Makers Tommy Dreamer.
You kissing up to the TNA office, brother?
Well,
what are you doing there?
This is pretty damn mint. There's a little crease. I feel like one day I'm going to have to replace it. But this is my goal for these. So, Brian, listeners, I need your help. I want to get Sabu, Dreamer, RVD, and Taz mint on card, like the Team Extreme shirt.
Okay. Well,
And I
New
wanna
Jack's
have-
on. New Jack's
and I
on that, not RVD.
Well, then I guess it's not going to be from the Team Extreme shirt. But those are the four guys I want to get. To me, those are my favorites from ECW. I know they're different sets, but the carding matches at least. Mm-hmm. So, and I might try to get them autographed. I'm not quite sure. But it's very, very hard, Brian. I don't know how you did it, to get these mint on card. The ones I see on eBay
It's
are
tough.
either
You
dinged
gotta-
up or the yellow boxes. Yellow
Well-
bubbles, I'm sorry.
Here's something I know it's very difficult for you, Matt Cardona. It's called patience, and you gotta just wait.
No.
It's not. Yeah, they're not gonna just be there. You gotta wait it out. Same with
Don't
I'm
have
kind of
that.
dealing with it with Galoobs right now. Like, there's not like just perfect pristine Galoobs up on eBay. You gotta fucking wait it out. You know.
So you don't have them all? You're just...
I have them all. I could probably upgrade a handful of them. That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
So, guys,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have Taz, RVD, or Sabu, the original versions, I need them because I have my Tommy Dreamer right here, which I think could be okay, but
It
in a
looks
perfect
good to
world,
me
that-
from here.
there's a little crease on the left corner. That's it. Everything else
Right.
is perfect. So,
You
Tommy
know,
Dreamer means a lot
You
to
need
me.
the Extreme Defenders from MajorBendies.com for that bad boy.
I might have to get one. All four of them.
I know a guy that could hook you up.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
Yep. I'm continuing my weird obsession with test shots.
Okay.
The Ultimate Underground, formerly known as Steel Cage Customs. He has so much stuff on eBay. So I found the Zig Man
Yes.
with his jacket. I thought that was cool as hell. I just keep grabbing my buddies when I see them and when they're available.
Did you get me?
I'm assuming because you would have bought it or he would have got it to you. There's the Big L's G.
Oh,
Luke
love
Gallows.
that, baby.
That's his elite. And whenever you see Big LG, you know who's close behind. It's K.A. Carl
Oh,
Anderson,
yeah.
the machine gun, the test shots. I just think they're just cool pieces of wrestling toy history, and they're my buddies, and I wanted to just grab them. I thought they were pretty sweet.
Definitely
Plus,
is.
he always hooks it up, so I don't mind.
All right, guys. So I had two great toy hunt experiences this weekend. I'm not going to spoil everything because it's for the vlogs. But first, Big Fun Columbus. We talked about
Great
it
spot.
on the. We talked about it on. We talked about it on Boozing with the Toys. A lot of plugs for Boozing with the Toys, guys, which instantly get deleted, by the way. Brian was asking, "What do you search for at these toy stores?" I'm like, "There's nothing on my list." So, but if there's a couple things on my list, if I see them, I got to snag them. I walk into Big Fun, something on my list is just right there. It's the big Ninja Turtles, like the big boys.
Oh, yeah. You were just
I
talking
fucking grab them, I film it, I put it on the counter, and they go, not for sale. They've already been bought.
No.
Captured in the vlog. So I got a lot of cool stuff. I'm not going to name everything I got, but a couple teasers of the things I got. Guys, we're going in, baby. Go, Power Rangers.
This has been talked about for a long time.
It's been talked about. So
See, now that I feel like you could find in better condition. I can tell already.
no, but I'm opening these up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because a couple of weeks ago with Herman, remember I found the big control center or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I got a couple of these Power Rangers. Again, I'm not going to reveal everything I got. I just want some teasers. So I got some Power Rangers.
Are you taking this extra stuff just like straight to the storage unit?
Straight to the storage.
Man.
Little Phantom Menace episode 1 things. You know, I started that collection a couple weeks ago. We got that vlog up there. The what was that? The Acme Comics. So it's got a little bit of those.
Oh, by the way, broski.
Yeah.
Only you will care about this.
Okay.
Right down the street from where I'm staying right now is where they shot all of the Last Jedi stuff with Rey and Luke on the island.
You got to go.
That's it. I did.
You
It's
did?
unbelievable. Yes.
You got the picture?
I met multiple pictures of me in the area that they shot Last Jedi
I
for
gotta
sure.
see that.
It's unbelievable.
I got
It's so cool.
that. And then, guys, I got to talk about this. The Amber Collection, Jurassic Park. I started this line and then I quit, and now I'm back in because it's over.
I've ever seen those. Big
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they only made 4 of them, didn't they?
No, there's more than 4. But what happened was they can't make the giant dinos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they quickly realized, But listen, I had Jurassic Park, one of my favorite movies. I had to get some of my favorites. And this is what I call like the scale, you know, like the wrestling figure scale, the Black Series scale.
Right.
So I got a couple
modern
of these.
day toy scale.
Modern day
basically.
scale. So I figure I'm still a Hammond collection guy, Legacy collection guy, but I have to get the main characters in this Amber collection. For instance, like Owen Grady from Jurassic World, there's only one figure. They don't make the girl. You know, the blue, what's it called? Velocicoaster, not Velocicoaster, the Velociraptor.
Velocicoaster.
I had to buy the blue on eBay. Some of these figures are a lot of money. It was $100 for the blue. So the blue would be in scale, but they can't make like a T-Rex.
Right.
So stick around for the vlog, for big fun, for more Jurassic Park stuff, and also.
But imagine if they just stuck with that line and you could crowdfund the T-Rex from the first movie with like the sign falling down behind it.
I know. But I'm also going to say there's a reason why I'm getting these 6-inch Jurassic Park figures. That's all I'm going to say about that.
That sounds fishy.
The new FWF season, just movie figures.
Can I do my last thing? Do you have like a main event, broski?
I have one last thing, but if yours is main, maybe I should go.
I mean, we'll see. I mean,
mine's not main.
I'll use mine for the main. Then.
Okay. So Detroit. I asked the major markets, even asked Danhausen, where can I figure hunt? I got all these suggestions. I'm glad I went with the one I went with.
Okay.
Time Blaster Toys. I might say my favorite. I guess favorite's tough. Maybe top 3 vintage toy stores I've ever been in.
That's bold.
Bold.
Yeah.
Now, it is small, but it's full of character, and it's full of merchandise. It's full of variety. For instance, they have a VHS wall of VHSs, a VCR, and a TV. You can sit on a couch and watch VHSs.
Whoa.
There's there's so many vintage kind of figures. They have some new school stuff, but mostly vintage stuff. Vlogs coming soon. Awesome guys. Awesome store. I just want to give some samples of things I got. Don't want to give away everything. American Gladiators, Red Challenger. Something they pointed out to me on the vlog. Rico is on the box.
Oh, wow.
Rico Constantino. Now, obviously,
today's years old of that one, brother.
The figure's not supposed to be Rico, but it's Rico on the box.
Holy shit. Bro, he's not isn't that 91? So like we're talking like 10 years later he's in the WWF.
I know. Other things I started. A Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Island of Misfit Toys collection. One of my favorite movies. I might have gotten the whole series 1, maybe. Check out the vlog. Check out the vlog. This is one of my favorite things. Now, there's Toys R Us like stickers on here. I wasn't collecting toys. It's crazy. I'm collecting toys at 39. But when these came out in 2001, I wasn't. So I might have got a whole collection of these Rudolph things. And then
Needed that.
yeah, and have to show this one. You know, if we continue the Bendy's Bendham's FWF for my women's division, if we continue, we didn't specify the name on the contract. The name on the contract said Bendham's, but didn't necessarily say WWF Bendham's.
Oh my God.
So for my female division, to add to Chelsea Green, to add to the baddest bitch, Steph DeLander,
Shoes has to make this official.
we have Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Added.
Liz Myers?
Added. Bendable. Posable. Collectible. Adjust Toys Bendham. Disney's Little Mermaid. I felt like I had to get it.
Why did you feel like you needed a
Well, even just to take a picture with her and SDL. Just had to do it. And it's a Bendham's.
Right.
It's official.
Damn it. So you're saying I could draft Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we will have an episode 2 where all Bendham's are legal.
God. He literally said earlier in the episode, never again. So
Never
enjoy
again.
it. But he's
Except
like drafting
for-
characters.
This July.
I do
One time only.
I do appreciate Broski's marketing strategy with FWF. Every time say it will never happen again.
Right.
And then he's the one who pushes for it to happen again.
Right.
Well, Mark, maybe next month, hear me out, we do a draft where we can draft 10 or maybe 5 additional talent from any Bendham's line.
Oh my God. But you have to have
But
the photo. Gotta have the photo evidence.
Now, here's the caveat. You have to
Okay.
buy it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, cheap Sterling. T-Rex arm Sterling. Here it comes.
No, it just makes it a little more challenging. Okay, I would
you
love
just
to
Google
do
the photo. I mean, like buy
no,
the
I'm saying
figure.
I'm saying you got to buy it. That's how it was the old
that's,
FWF.
me too, but that's more fun, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah.
that. I would be open to do that for sure.
We'll talk off air. We'll talk.
I love FWF. I think that there's room for it to continue.
All right,
so
guys.
Let's go for the main event.
Let's do this. Let's end weekly purchases. Maybe I got figure of the year just came in the mail.
Figure of the year.
Maybe figure of the year. Well, we're gonna find out because it's gonna be a live unboxing. I haven't touched it yet, but I have here right next to me
No.
female
No.
referee
No.
with the gloves.
No.
Over 20 points of articulation.
The check your prostate gloves.
Compatible with most wrestling figures.
Except
It's
one
the
in collection.
ultimate female referee.
D Freedom is cracking up down there. I can see him.
Letting
He's
her
thrilled.
breathe. She's out of the box.
Oh, it comes in a little bag in the box.
In a
Okay.
little baggie. No extra hands confirmed.
No extra hands.
No hands.
So why is she wearing black gloves?
I don't know. It's a shame because this would be probably useful otherwise, right?
No
Now,
extra hands. That's
is it
crazy.
like a glove mold or just
what the-
painted black?
Wait, hold on. I just threw that box across the room. There's no way.
Right? There has to be. They showed extra hands because there was a 1, a 2, a 3.
There's something in here. Hold on.
I knew it.
But absolutely nuts.
All black gloves. Now, are they black gloves or black hands?
They're just hands painted black.
Why?
So that's up for.
Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why do they have glove painted hands?
I don't know.
So does John Cohn have to count this in his collection?
Definitely,
Yes.
it's a referee.
No question.
figure.
No question.
I,
The
I,
joints
if I was,
I'll say this: the joints are nice and stiff. Like you can pose with this. Do your thing, you know. If you have figure photography, I just don't understand why it would have gloves.
Okay, so hear me out on this. This is something that I've been thinking about. That figure is a female referee, brunette, with a ponytail. Okay?
yeah.
There is literally only one of those on Earth. And that's
No.
Mark, there's other wrestling besides AEW. Mark.
Yeah, isn't Jessica? You could say this looks more
No,
like
she's
Jessica
like-
Carr than Aubrey.
No, her hair is way lighter, and she doesn't wear lipstick like that.
What?
I don't know.
The only on TV referee that looks like that is Aubrey.
I think you're wrong.
Who else?
I just said her name's Jessica. She works for WWE. This looks more like her than Aubrey.
I think that looks more like her than Aubrey as well.
Yeah. Mark's
Jessica.
like, what? What channel is that on?
What channel is World Wrestling Federation on?
No, her hair is hers like more blonde.
I don't know.
That was the
Anyway,
ref that I was talking about.
Look, this segment's gone off the rails, getting a little crazy. We probably need a little extra security around here, right? We probably need a little extra security because I got him.
No.
The security guy.
Mike Kinnick.
Possibly Mike Kinnick. He might have to sue. We have to get doctors on the line.
Wait, can you take the black gloves from the referee, put it on Kinnick?
Okay. Kinnick comes with skin-colored hands.
Does FTC say, you know what? Let's just try to suck.
Oh, my God.
All right. Hey, look. Wrestling Nerd says I'm with Mark. It looks like Aubrey. Come on. If I was her, I'd be
doesn't
annoyed.
not look like Aubrey.
I'd be annoyed.
Doesn't
because
not.
it's clearly
saying
copying her.
It could be anyone you want it to be.
Oh, except for the one that it looks like, who's on TV every week. It's super popular.
I'm going to put a security guard next to Ego so you can get an idea. He's a little tiny.
Not the
My
most.
God, it literally is Kinnick.
It's Kinnick.
I would be so happy if I was Kinnick. It is him.
I mean, he could definitely.
It's like his body, his
easily
size.
put a decal over that security shirt and.
I think
No. You just get a Threadhead's Major Pod shirt or some
Yeah,
shit,
right,
or a Kinnick Major Pod shirt.
I think I'm gonna get that referee and the Kinnick to put the gloves on and make a Kinnick.
Well, anyway, I can do it right now.
Yes.
I'll do it right now for you guys before we're live.
Okay. This is very
This
important.
little baggie of 7,000 hands, but none of them are skin color for some reason. Also, I don't know why the security guard comes with so many hands. Are they hold on a sec. This is going to be more. They're the same molds, I'm sure, too. So, like, it's the same size. You could just.
It's a head scratcher for sure.
It is a head scratcher.
And the security has like 1 and 2 hands too, right? That's what
might
we
be
saw in the
tinier.
pictures.
They might be. The security guy, look, he has a whole bag of hands. Which is not like this security guy's throwing up 2 counts.
Well, Kinnick has small hands, so that makes sense, right?
This is pretty.
Yeah, it's too small.
But wait,
But whatever.
Wait, let's see what the girl looks like with the hands.
But you shouldn't have to be customizing these figures.
No shit. Yeah. It's a little big, but I feel like it's fine.
It's better than the gloves. It's better than the
Yeah.
gloves.
I mean, if that was her size hand, it'd be kind of a cool little figure to have.
Do you think?
Yeah, that
FTC
looks pretty big.
Do you think FCC would ever come on and do a full blown episode where we could ask him hard hitting questions or no?
Who would we ask? The only one I know is Chris, but I don't think he'd be comfortable doing that. But we could try.
Let's try. I would love to because I want this is their chance. If they're going to rebrand themselves, they need some
Right.
fucking help here. Just my
Yeah,
opinion.
it's unfortunately these looks a little goofy.
But it looks better than the black gloves.
But I don't understand why they went out of the way to do that.
What I think might have happened is that like the factory fucked up and there's like, well, here we go.
Okay, but bro, it's on the box.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So it's like by design, like
I don't know.
I feel like it's more somebody making a decision like, hey, this ref picture has gloves. And then somebody's like, do they wear gloves? I don't know. Let's Google. Ref wears gloves. And then they see pictures and they're like, yeah.
I feel like there's a bunch of other ones we've never seen too. There's like a articulate cameraman.
Let's not give this company any more fucking press.
Look at that
all
one's
look
really
like
connect.
Kinnick.
It's a MMA ref.
Oh god.
It has
yeah. Oh,
nothing
no.
on the
We
shirt.
said MMA ref.
Yeah, it has nothing on the shirt.
All right, guys. Let's
Wow.
go
What a night.
to the Q and A. All right, guys, welcome everyone to the Q&A. Ask us your questions. Ask Major Pod on X. If we choose your question, you will get a little prize. What question we got, Mark?
All right, Matt's question is Chris DG 525. If you owned a collectible store, how would you make it successful? I almost picked this question because I often think about that.
That was
question.
my question.
Well, you have to pick another one because
Crap.
I picked it. Here's my.
Yep, Brian. Sorry, you got to pick another one.
Here's my. I've been pitching this to Kinnick. I think this is successful. Hear me out, guys. The Major Wrestling Figure Store. Okay, we get some retail space in Orlando. Okay, like in a strip mall.
Terrible idea.
Kinnick has told me to never again suggest that he lives in Orlando.
It's a great
He'd
idea.
be really mad at me.
We're competing with Super Gabby already, right off the bat.
There are no. Let's just hear me out here. Okay, the store is not open Monday through Friday, or it's not open on. It's only open like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's only open on the weekends. Okay.
I hear you.
Inside, all Major Bendy stock, all Big Rubber Guy stock. And during the week, we use that stock essentially as our warehouse. So it doubles as our warehouse and our real retail space. But it's not open throughout the week. A lot of cool collectibles are up there. For instance, like maybe Brian's, a big, Brian WrestleMania, me and Brian with the tag team, mannequins with the gear on, something like that maybe.
Yep.
Maybe like I have like the Hasbro collection. Some of my heavy hitters are on display. Like people can take pictures with the Rhythm and Blues Greg. It's behind a case or something.
Yep.
In the back, podcast studio. So I do the podcast there.
Yep.
So like I can I do my work there. And then on the weekends, what we do is we bring in a talent for an autograph signing, like Wrestling Universe does, like Pandora does. And then on those days, the store is open. Mm-hmm. This Saturday, Danhausen. Hundreds of people come. Then the store is open. This Saturday, Powers of Pain. That's what I would like to do personally. I still might think of a way to do it just by myself.
Yeah, so I was
That
thinking
didn't really
the same
answer the
thing.
question whatsoever, but
No, it does, because that's how you make the store.
that is so isolated
successful.
to you, but not like if you were actually running.
No, he's asking me literally.
I don't know.
He's not. Hey,
The whole idea that Broski is presenting is, I think, one of the ways that you make a collectible store successful. You have to make sure that there's other reasons. I think where people
I agree.
run into trouble.
That's number one, right?
They open a store at the corner and they're like living and dying by every sale. Like you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like if I was to somehow not be doing any other work and only be running a store, it would basically be a front for the Whatnot streams every week, the eBay sales, the just making a cool store that people want to come in and hang out in, the occasional in-store sale, the signings, all the other reasons, the storage space, all the other reasons you would have a store, and the other sources of revenue that the store helps generate. That's how I think it becomes successful.
I would try to toe the line, and it's not easy of having one. I wouldn't just do just one genre. I think that's trouble.
It's got to be a mix. Yeah,
it's got to be everything collectibles to keep people in there and keep them interested.
Oh yeah.
But you got to find that mix of having things in the store that are eye catching and oh wow, and then also selling things online that doesn't burn out your unique visitor inventory. And it's a thin line.
And even by going to Time Blasted Toys, just the idea that they had these VHSs that you could actually buy, but they were as a nice display, and you could sit and watch it on the VCR.
Yeah.
Something cool like that, like an interactive element. Listen, this podcast, these stores, we're still on nostalgia, right? So like Brian said, when you walk into these vintage toy stores, I would also, if I were to do a vintage toy store, right, I would have and a lot of cool stores do this. Pandora's one of them. Have the heavy hitters at the top, the big play sets.
Yeah, it got to be
whoa.
Wow.
Even if it's so astronomically priced that no one's going to buy it, well, maybe someone does, but it's just there. Whoa, remember this? A lot of stuff like that.
You walk in and see a bunch of Funko Pops that you can get at fucking, Coconuts. That's not exciting,
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that, to one of our friends, Teddy Goods, I think he does a very similar thing, and he does it very well. He's in a random spot in
and he's
Massachusetts.
Got rad colors on the wall.
Really cool.
That kind of stuff. Yeah.
He made the entire Grayskull, drawbridge thing that with all the He-Man guys
we
inside
gotta
it.
film something there one day.
And he just expanded because of an even bigger store. So
we got to do that, yeah.
But I know for a fact that he sells a lot of the stuff on eBay, the stuff in his store, and if he sells it, he moves it out of the store, but in the meantime, it's being sold in two spots.
Right.
And then,
I would have... Sorry, Mark.
they're not like working around the clock with customers, but in the middle of stuff, they can be packaging up orders and all that stuff. So,
like I would have like a back room where like you move the stuff from the inventory in the store to the back. So you got to be very careful about that too, and you have to, if you're having a website or eBay, to make sure that inventory is up to date.
Yep.
I don't even know how Wrestling Universe does it sometimes. Where they have stuff on their website. I'm like, how do you know that's still in stock or where it is?
Yeah, but they have such a bad old website. Yeah, you can't assume that it's automated or you scan it out of the system.
Yeah. So great question, and it's definitely something I want to do because I'm so passionate about it, and I love going to all these vintage toy stores and seeing like what works, in my opinion, what doesn't. And again, this is a cheap plug for Time Blasters Toys. Like I said, so small, but one of my favorites just by how it was set up. So much cool stuff. Another thing I really like a lot of stores do is like behind the counter, the cool stuff where it's like the heavy hitter stuff. It's like maybe even stuff's not for sale, but just on display.
Yep.
Pandora's another great. Pandora wants us back in September. I need your schedules, guys.
Oh, baby.
Sometimes they use it as a way just to have their collection. It's like basically moving their collection to an outside spot.
Yeah, like that's a way to display. Like I could maybe display some of my. Like it could be imagine like we could have the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Hall of Fame and all those figures on display.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
100%. That would be great.
Before we move on, chat, I'm going to go old school and pick from you guys. So be thinking of a good question.
All right, right into the question right now. So my question is this. Andy, blah-face person, he says, if you had your own weekly television show using modern wrestlers from all promotions, who are your current champs? Here, to make this easy, guys, we love drafts. So the three of us right now, let's do a draft. Top 5 people.
Ooh.
Right, from
well, this is going to take like 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro,
no, it's not.
I told you. Yes, it's going to take like forever, Mark.
No, it'll be real quick. It'll be real quick. You got 10 seconds to make your pick.
All right.
Broski, you're first.
Chelsea Green.
What? Okay.
Is it my turn?
Brian. Yes.
Cody Rhodes.
Roman Reigns.
The Rock.
Damn. Damn.
Shit. Man.
10 seconds.
It's not that
running
easy.
out
I'm
of
going
time
through
there,
my
pal.
Rolodex here. Jordan Grace.
Kenny Omega.
Jacob Fatu.
Ooh.
Jey Uso.
Swerve.
Christian.
Will Ospreay.
Oh, damn. Seth Rollins.
Matt Cardona.
That's a waste of a pick. MJF.
Oh, that was my pick.
Is that 5? We're done. This is
Jade.
It, right?
Yeah, Jade.
All right. So that's our rosters? Our
That's our
5-man
rosters. I got Roman Reigns.
Let's make
So
a
it's like a
social clip of that. We need to see the picks.
Yeah, that's a good one. So we're basically starting like a Superstar Series 1 Fig Fed, but our dad couldn't find that one guy.
Yeah. We can go one more round if you want. Damn.
All right, one more round. Make it a 6?
Sure.
Oh, you guys are hating this. I knew this would be good.
6?
Well, I would have rather more prepreparation, but I mean, we're
6. Ooh. Oh, boy, this is tough. Moose.
I know. Oh, that was my. I was just going to say I know who I'm picking. Damn it.
I'm taking Bianca Belair.
Oh, damn. You got a whole women's division there.
We'll have at least have a match now.
I got the guy. He's an up-and-comer. I think he's going to be a huge star. Smart Mark Sterling.
Oh,
Good Lord.
you Mark. How can you pick yourself, you
Oh,
Mark?
you guys ruined this by picking yourselves, by the way.
Who would ever pick themselves?
Guys, I'm a
Matt
couple
Cardona, the man,
Guinness in,
picking Matt
okay?
Cardona, the superstar.
Right.
Different. All right, great question. That's going to be a social clip, if it's done right.
All right,
What's the
chat.
next question?
Ooh, I like Nick's question.
Okay.
Nick. Okay. Oh, shit. We forgot Joe Hendry.
Joel Henry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe he should change his gear.
By the way, did you guys see that? Did you see the clip of the
I believe he
wrestling
should have
club
some merch in
singing
his life. What?
If you're Joel Hendry, and I DM'd him this, so I can't, say I'm not shitting on him. How do you not have a T-shirt that says "Say his name and he appears"?
Yeah.
If I was Joel Hendry, and this is no exaggeration, in this recent, resurgence or whatever you want to call it, I would have made at least, and this is no bullshit, $100,000 off merchandise money in this past month. How do you not have a T-shirt that says "I believe in Joe Hendry"? How?
It's
It literally, it could be plain. You could fucking make it in paint and put on Pro Wrestling Tees.
right. Yeah, it's pretty criminal. I like Nick's question.
Nick says, if you worked a normal corporate job and you were only allowed to display 3 figures on your desk, what 3 figures would they be? That's a great question.
I love that because
Great.
if I was a civilian at the desk job, I would have figures on my desk.
Yeah, me
Yep,
too.
me too. I actually had an Eagle Moss Macho Man Randy Savage on my desk because I felt like the statue version of it with the base made it less like corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a desk piece.
I'm going to go with... I'd probably have Heels and Faces, Raven, Sabu in the green, and I'll throw a caveat on. We know Candido's coming at some point. That Candido. WCW Heels and Faces on my desk.
I'd probably do LJ and Macho Man, Hasbro Series 1 Hogan, and Bone Crushing Action Razor Ramon.
I'll go Ultimate Ric Flair.
Ooh.
I'll go Black Series Mandalorian.
Whoa.
And I'll go...
Some kind of Ninja Turtle?
No, I think I'm going Dolph Lundgren, He-Man.
Oh, shit.
Super
Nobody
7.
picked Security Guard Kinnick?
This is another great social clip. Let's use this. Wow. Very, very cool.
All right.
All right. Whoever asked that question, DM me so I can get your address. And if you were in this last week and asked the question, DM me so I can get your address.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what that was, but yeah, do that.
Also, we missed Major Mark purchases, but I'll add them into next week. So
Sorry,
do a
guys.
nice,
We're out of time. Out of Irish
pick one.
Irish Wi-Fi time.
No, we got to go to the Good Housekeeping stuff.
Right. Also, before we go on, Chelsea going to Money in the Bank, huh? Somebody said that we glossed over that. Congrats, Chelsea.
Green, going to Money in the Bank. The pop. Unbelievable.
That was crazy.
I think.
And not even, I posted a clip. Of course, the pop was good, but if you just look at the people, just look. If you listen on mute or watch it on mute, people going nuts, like on their feet.
Literally out of their seat.
I think
That's like
goes to show you that smart wrestling fans and actual smart wrestling fans appreciate hard work, and talent, creativity.
I'm very, very proud of her. I really hope she wins that briefcase so I can be one half of the women's Money in the Bank. Imagine the heat.
Wow,
coming out
on a GCW show with that replica. It's going to be something else.
Oh my God! I already got the replica ordered, ready to go. I'm always ready.
Wow.
By the way, Broski, weird turn of events. Friday night, I'm walking through JFK. Just got through security. I'm wheeling my bag. I'm going by a bar. I look over. Literally, just happen to look over. Wrestling's on the TV.
Yeah.
It's Chelsea throwing that girl out and getting the pin 1, 2, 3. I literally happened to see her win the thing. I was like, wow, that is figure fate. Yeah.
You know
Super happy for it.
You know what I forgot to tell you guys? Saturday morning, I was checking my bag. I look right next to me is Platinum Max Caster, and we had a lovely little breakfast together at the Delta Lounge. Yeah. Flying to two separate indies. And our gates were right next to me. Out of all the goddamn gates at JFK, our gates were right next to each other.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, that's another good 3 social clips in a row, right there.
Yeah.
They're the 3, Billy. All right, up next is Good Housekeeping. All right, guys, Good Housekeeping, youtube.com/MajorWPod. Please subscribe also to the Clips channel. We're just like HBK. We are cooking. We are cooking with
Firing
vlogs.
on all
Literally, I made a pizza last week, guys.
That's
Cooking,
right.
babe.
We have so many fig hunts on there. We have the Cody Rhodes interviewing the WWE champion. We have the podcast every single week on YouTube. We have the Clips channel. I have 2 vlogs in the can, going to Australia from another. We got a lot of cool stuff. Of course, D Freedom's WCW. D, where are we at with this WCW? Pop in there. We missed the music. We need to hear the music, D, at least once.
Oh. Hello?
Labs, please hold.
There he is. D, I never asked before. Who is recording the Freedom Labs? Who's that audio?
Everyone knows.
I don't know.
It's Mary Kate.
Yeah, who is that girl?
It's Mary Kate?
No.
No.
Anyway, D,
Yeah.
what Matt wants to put you on the spot here.
No,
About
like
the,
where are we at? Let the people know what's coming. Give them a little teaser.
Yeah. Galoobs. I guess you can call it the complete history. We'll find a better headline for that. But
I think we ought to call it the death of WCW Galoobs.
The death. I mean, that'd be cool, actually.
Well, that's the show, the death of WCW.
I know,
right?
that's what I'm saying. I actually think it's cool.
yeah. So got that cooking. Got all the 12 guys for that. Well, at least the initial guys, and then the redecos and some of the obscure UK releases that were moved to the UK initially were set for the States, but obviously it's not obvious to some listeners and some viewers, but sales will indicate that's where things go.
Who killed WCW Galoobs?
Yeah.
I'm down.
That's
That's
good.
perfect.
We're cooking, pal. Well, we know, D, you do the best research out there, so we know it's going to be incredible.
Maybe if we pad the loop, we can get Danny Garcia and Dwayne Johnson as executive producers.
I don't know.
I thought you were talking about AEW Danny Garcia. I was very confused. Hey, speaking of all those vlogs, so there is a vlog went up live this week. Is Brian's, right? So there's a Matt Toyhayo that is done. There is me and Brian go to ringside. There is 2 more Matts. So you know what that means.
And there's also the Brian one with Pixel Dan.
That's already up. That went up this week. That went up today as we're recording.
Oh, wow. And Mark
Now-
Bitters.
Yep, Mark Bittis.
Mark,
But here's the deal.
Let's not spoil it, but did you like the finish to that one?
Phenomenal. Great vlog. You got to see it. The comments have been the reaction from the
Said person. Yeah.
From said person is one for the ages. So
Yeah.
it's great. But here's the thing, right? Here's another just a quick pitch for MajorMarks.com. As I edit those vlogs, there's some of those vlogs aren't going to be out for weeks, but you'll be able to see them early on the channel.
Wow.
On MajorMarks.com, sorry.
And yeah, I'm going down under to Lobos. Brian's been there with me before.
Yeah, it was a great spot.
My 3rd time going there. Oh, maybe it's the 4th time going there. Jesus. But I'm going to be filming.
You went in the Frankie and EY tour? I don't feel like you didn't go.
I did go. I
You
definitely
did
went.
go? Oh, that's when Steph started her collecting figures,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
I didn't film it the first time. I don't remember. Maybe I filmed 3. Maybe there's 3. There's definitely one with you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely filmed one last time.
I bought a Ludwig Borga Hasbro there. I'll never forget it.
The Australia vlogs are all great heavy hitters.
Can't wait to go back. And of course, the Clips channel. Check that out, guys. And I think we're going to try putting those clips on Facebook, right, Mark?
Yep.
And then also, I think we should start putting them. We'll talk to Herman about putting them on TikTok, because TikTok is starting to pay out for videos longer than a minute.
Oh, sweet.
So that'd be good. All right, guys, ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWPod. Make sure you go there, get all your T-shirts. We have Live 20 merch there. Make sure you get that. I cannot wait for Live 20. Of course, guys, we're going to start pumping that. We're going to start pushing that really, really fucking hard soon. August 18th, Kowloon, baby. Saugus and August. But make sure you get the shirts. 3 different colors available. Also, the Sticks and Figs shirt. A lot of people getting that over on Pro Wrestling Tees.
People are oddly enjoying that shirt.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
MajorPodMerch.com. The WCW-esque card Series 3 coming. Of course, we are not in it, which is cool. Major Bendies. Get your big rubber guys. Get your Major Bendies. There's some in-stock items, and any day now, guys, any day, maybe by the time this airs, an evergreen Major Bendy Presents Big Rubber Guy will be in stock, meaning it won't sell out. And if it does, we just keep ordering it. That's what we mean by evergreen. Now, eventually, one day we'll stop, but not for anytime soon. So this will be kind of like
our top picks. We're trying to get people an introductory piece to the line.
Yes, exactly. Even though it's the top picks, it will be a slight redeco. So it's not, it's a character you have, but not in the outfit. Not in the outfit you have. So check that out, majorbendies.com. Whatnot every Monday. I will not be doing it next Monday because I will be in Australia, but Brian will be there. Mark's going to come back, do his comeback. Kanik is on Whatnot. SDL is on Whatnot. Whatnot is the best.
It's a lot of fun.
I love
makes selling merchandise very easy and fun. Yes. So best of both worlds.
Major Rewind every 2 weeks. Jay George takes you on a trip down memory major lane, and you get all the inside scoops. What does hard dick mean? Doesn't necessarily mean you took a blue chew. So check it out, Major Rewind. And also, the every other week, we go into the vault. From the vault, we're still doing FWF, Mark?
This week is FWF Season 2, Episode 5. So this is the go-home show before Major Fest. Has to be seen to be believed.
Oh, baby. Of course, some plugs, guys. I am going down under World Series Wrestling. How am I going to defend my world title since I'm injured? I'm always ready. I'll figure it out. What are you guys doing?
Oh, wow. Well, TNA Wrestling is live, pal, all weekend long. Philadelphia, ECW Arena, my home, away from home.
Oh, a little drive ski.
Easy little drive ski, a little home game for me, if you will. Tickets are going fast, guys. I think they're almost sold out for both days. So if you're interested, get after it. June 28th, June 29th, 2300 Arena, Philadelphia. The Hardy Boys live.
Oh, babe.
How about that?
Great little roster TNA has now.
TNA, it's picking back up, baby. The buzz is picking back up.
Come see us.
Can we just mention this on the pod? That crazy thing in pro wrestling, that Joe Hendry clip having more views on YouTube for NXT or WWE or whatever the hell it was. I don't know what the stat was.
Most since a Mania clip, right?
That's unbelievable. I was giving Joel some shit earlier, but that's unbelievable. We should be very, very proud of that.
Right.
It's so
number
cool.
one clip.
I was mentioning, I don't know if you guys follow the clips, that wrestling club. It's like a club in a school that watches wrestling, and they always post like crazy reactions from these kids, genuine reactions, and they all went insane.
That's awesome.
Watching that surprise Joe Hendry,
really cool.
Very cool
thing. But AEW's got Forbidden Door this weekend. I'll be landing back in New York on Saturday. Check out Forbidden Door.
Shoot, you just reminded me, breaking news. I believe I'll be at White Plains Con with Moose signing autographs on Sunday.
White Plains Con, huh?
Via TNA Wrestling. Yeah, it's got it's a real con. It's a Comic-Con. It's got appearances and the Red Rangers there and shit and a bunch of stuff. So check that out.
Cool.
That's in White Plains at the famous arena that TNA has run in WWE. And I saw ECW at when I was a kid.
ECW.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet, guys. Well.
All right. Back to vacation. We're out of time.
Enjoy your pints.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with a Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.